I know. You see,
Savage.
Somehow this.
God damn it. Last time on Wild West, The Reckoning, the Spirit Chasers had made their way from the gate town in the direction of where they believed a large creature had been reported to be attacking convoys and whatnot. They went, had a battle on a frozen pond where Grandma slipped and slid, but ultimately they were successful. Turns out the one they initially found was good, the other one evil and responsible for all the attacks. They headed back to Glacier Break, Gate Town by way of Glacier Break, whatever. Fuck, you know what I mean. Fucked me up, Jesus Christ. All right. To celebrate their victory, they decided to purchase winter clothing for the arduous journey, spend some time in the sauna, get to know each other, get a little sweat on. Then went to the tavern for some nice strong stew and a rousing performance by Aaron in the disguise of Durin. Fuck, not Durin, Thorin Oakenshield.
He is one of Durin's folk.
He is one of Durin's folk. Yeah, I've been fucking up tonight. Sorry.
unforgivable.
Performance was well received, especially Diggy Diggy Hole. As everyone went to their beds to sleep that night, Rita snuck out back into the wilderness to find the owl creature to make a pet of. Somehow, she succeeded and brought it back to fucking Gate Town with her and had it sleeping on top of the roof. And then, oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, the Spirit Chasers then gained entry into Glacier Break, whereupon they encountered some interesting characters. One of them, claiming to know Gertrude from her past, a turtle whose legs had been replaced by pegs. He said that they were stolen from him at a wizard sleepover party. And a French tiefling who Marcus had previously cheated in a game of cards. They then went on to purchase tickets for their train and get a bunch of other illegal contraband. And then Gabriel sent a parcel to his family, and that's where we're gonna pick it up. I believe you guys had been
Which
asked
I
to
thought
leave
was
the
illegal.
shop.
Oh no!
Oh,
Well,
I didn't know giggle juice was illegal.
it was very shady. I mean, he was selling Cuban cigars. Uh,
don't worry
it was
about it.
it was implied. Um, so yeah, you guys had left the store. Gabriel went out to go send a parcel. You got a lot to explore. There's a bunch of different stores, and there are other areas that you can go to in Glacier Break. The upstairs level of this main market area seems to lead towards apartments. However, the hallways to the left, right, and top all go to different areas. So
Well,
I don't know what the fuck I want to do. I'll get some bread or something.
yeah. I'll follow Ed getting bread.
okay.
I'll after done mailing, I'll go meet up with the party again. Well, I'm
I'm
Okay.
looking for food.
You're looking for food.
I want to eat something.
Let's see which one of these looks the most like a diner.
The one you made a post office.
The one I made a post office. Yeah, kind of. Uh, well, yeah, that one. There you go. Thank you. The one that you're clearly pinging. All right. So as you guys head out of that spot, I guess make me whoever wants to a perception check. See if you could figure out which direction food might be in.
Oh,
I will
boy.
make one.
Very well.
I'll cast
Do it,
guidance.
do it.
Add a D4.
Here we go.
Do it.
Uh,
Ooh.
oh, that's pretty good.
That's
Oh,
pretty good.
Okay, a 16 and an 11. So with the 11, Ed, you walk out, you're looking around, but you're not sure. There's a lot of different smells in this place.
what the hell?
you're getting the mix of like oil and but also probably like what smells like a forge, so like you got that residual like heat to it, but also like kind of burning metals, but also too there is food that mixes in with that makes the more pungent smells more tolerable. uh Grandma, your turtle nose seems to be akin to baked goods, and you heard bread, so somehow you managed to pick out the smell of bread, and it's coming very strongly from this direction.
Uh, Grandma's gonna just start walking over.
Oh, where the hell are you going?
There's food this way.
Oh, Grandma,
I
take
can
it.
sense it.
I
There's a
follow
disturbance
Grandma.
in the force.
Where the hell can a guy get a croissant?
It's just Cornelius with a piece of bread.
You actually you see a guy walking out with like a paper bag full of a couple of baguettes, and
Get him!
he kind of heads off in this
Yeah,
direction. Get him! He just
Tackle him.
oh no!
I get him!
Oh my god! Grandma just is on this guy. All of a sudden, he just turns around because he hears something approaching. He goes, "Oh, hello, ma'am.
Are you going to finish those?
Yes, they're for my dinner later. I gotta bring them to the family. The shop's right there."
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
I want yours.
Hold on, hold on a sec. I want to see if he just full on sprints at this guy and then just stops.
Yeah, that's why he just like spun around, terrified. He's like, "What the fuck?"
He felt like a gust of wind behind him, and then
Oh my motion.
Nani?
Don't you hate it when like you hear like a whoosh and suddenly there's a turtle behind you?
There's a
I
grandma behind
hate
you.
it when that.
Always has been.
Those smell very good.
You head on in, and the place doesn't seem particularly busy at this time of day, but you do see a man behind the what seems to be sort of like the both checkout and ordering counter.
Wait, this man or that person?
This guy over here to
Okay,
the left,
hello.
the one that is the merchant. We'll just say that's the default merchant picture for this area.
Okay.
Oh, well, good day to you. What can I get you?
We need bread. A lot of it. How much you got?
Just bread?
Well, she looks at Ed. Ed,
I mean, shit. What do you got?
Well, we've got bread, soup. We've got some drinks, non-alcoholic only. Though.
Do you have any poutine?
Right. That's like the potatoes and the gravy. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could probably do that. Yeah. Plenty of spuds. Plenty of spuds.
Yeah,
I'll take your strongest bread.
I'll take the bread and soup. What kind of soup?
Well, and he pulls out like a little placard and he turns it towards you, and it's a soup of the day chicken noodle.
Oh,
Oh my
fuck yeah.
God.
All right, yeah, I'll take bread. I'll take a bread.
What a
and chicken
horrible world we live in when the soup of the
Bread on the
day
rocks.
is chicken noodle.
Well, that's the soup of the day. There are other soups available though. You see like French onion and
noodle. You got a beef barley in there.
Like, yeah, you pick like a fancy soup to be the soup of the day. You don't pick chicken fucking noodle.
I'll
Look,
take
look,
a chicken noodle.
I found
Okay,
this
but
book.
take
It
that-
said
take that
chicken
back
noodle.
right now. Take that back right now. Campbell's goes so fucking hard.
Right?
Apologize.
It's the people's soup, you asshole.
Yeah.
So
The
we also
working man soup.
we got a specialty going on for some of those Andy Warhols. No, um,
Warhols?
he goes. We've got a specialty going on. We take cheese and we put it in between two pieces of bread, and we toast it on the grill, and we serve that with tomato soup. We call it a grilled cheese.
Yo, that sounds pretty
Genius.
smack.
Is this
That,
where
that,
Gucci
that
was made?
sounds brilliant. Do you got a beef barley? I can't read.
Yeah, we got a beef barley.
Yeah, I'll take that with a bread.
Okay, all right.
A single bread.
What kind of bread? You folk want like we got baguettes. We've got those
I want brioche.
What's
Brio.
the baguette?
French bread.
Not helping me. I'm sorry.
It's like a
have
long.
a
It's like
French
a.
bread.
If bread was a club.
Right, right,
Oh.
yeah. The bread that looks like a club,
like a
but that's
long
also
bread.
Italian bread.
It's a long
Can I hit
bread.
someone with it?
You
Yeah, well,
could, especially if you let it go stale. It's pretty
Okay,
effective.
I'll have a beef barley soup with a long bread.
Yeah, I'll have a long bread.
all right. Okay, so long bread, beef barley and a long bread. What else was there? It's a lot. You all managed to place your orders. He gets them absolutely perfect. And he goes, right. So for the bread, we'll call it just one silver.
Oh, I got it.
But
She
for the
oh.
meals, we're gonna call it 3. You also get your choice of water or fruit juice.
Oh, I'll take a
You,
fruit.
you got any
juice.
fruit juice that's old?
Are you saying 3 silver total for each meal?
For the meals, yeah, three silver total. But for
Alright, I'll
just the
pay
bread,
for
one silver.
bread shit. Alright.
Or I'm dumb. I meant like 3 silver each, or 3 silver in total for all the meals.
Oh, sorry, each.
I'm gonna have to bum a silver off of one of you people.
Yeah,
I
got
got it.
I'll
I
give him
got it.
some.
No, I got it, jackass.
Oh,
Everyone throws him a silver.
you know what? I'll do you one better. I throw gold at him.
I'll take the gold and I'll spend the 3 silver.
I don't understand the currency here, so I hand him
been
the
out
platinum I was given for my
Oh, no!
performance.
Oh no!
No, don't do that.
That's a
I
bit
give
much,
Walter-
Aaron.
I'm giving it to fucking Gabriel. Since he doesn't have silver, I'm giving him that because I think it's silver.
Okay, if you really think so.
That's what you said, right? A silver piece?
No, this is platinum.
Oh, what's that? What's that?
the
Is that like more than a silver?
It's
Yeah, you
like
got platinum
10,
in
20
your room?
times as much.
I mean, there's platinum, yeah, but we don't use it for. Well, they make like ceremonial coins that people just keep in their house with
Yeah,
it.
but they're, like,
They do the
expensive
same with
to
gold
get,
and
right?
silver.
probably-
You know what? Not really, because I think they're just plated with it. I don't think they're solid platinum.
Plated?
Bullshit.
Oh god, what would be a term that you would understand from that time period? Gilded?
Gilded, covered in. You have the main coin made out of like gold normally, and then gold or silver, and then it's like dipped in platinum to have the platinum cover in it.
That's fucked up.
It's a strange practice. Right, I'll make sure I get all of your food to you. Just give me a couple of minutes. I gotta go talk with the chef upstairs.
Go get the gun.
What?
That's what he's whispering to himself as the chef. Go get the gun.
Yeah, go get the gun.
These people are
I'll,
crazy.
I'll head upstairs.
I cannot.
They harassed one of our old customers outside.
Get out! Get out!
The table is significantly bigger than the image shows. There's enough space for you to sit at it. You see this
Dylan,
old
we're
guy
all
in there?
accepting here. You don't have to excuse yourself.
What?
I was making a dick joke, okay? I was trying to be subtle, but no, you didn't get it.
Way down the hallway.
Laugh at my joke. No.
Alrighty. So he will come back down a couple minutes later, and he will put everybody's soups and bread down. I'm assuming were Bruce and Marcus in there? 'Cause you guys
I just asked him, like, can I kind of come down the hallway?
Oh
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
look for the magic shop, but
Oh yeah, I
this-
could do that with you.
This bread
give-
is long.
Yeah, so
now I
this
kind of
is
want a
very
chicken
long.
noodle soup. I don't know.
You might have to defend chicken noodle soup's honor.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to get chicken noodle soup then. Damn it.
I just like peek into the door. Oh God, he's at the door.
No, that's just how it is. Don't worry, he's not at the door. You can. Squeeze
He's
him
actually
in.
sitting on the table.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hello, friends. What are we doing in here?
We're getting soup.
Yo.
I got this soup.
We're also buying clothes.
What?
Why are you
What?
shopping close at the
We-
soup store?
We just bought clothes. We just got clothes.
Right. So here's everyone's. Oh, we got new customers. What can I get for you guys? We've got a soup of the day is chicken noodle. We've got long bread, as your friend adequately puts it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll take a whole loaf.
it's pretty good.
What you want? French or Italian?
Italian with chicken noodle, please.
Oh
Extra
shit, which
pepper.
one did I get?
Oh, you. I gave you you just said long, so I kind of
Yeah.
grabbed a baguette.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Oh man. I don't know what Italian is.
That's somewhere over there, and Parker just points somewhere randomly in the room.
Yeah, you just point at this one poster that's on the wall of like a poorly drawn picture of the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
I
Yeah, there.
summon a globe.
You summon a globe. Oh yeah, that's right. You can.
For today to summon a globe. Well, you see,
God.
we're here, and Texas is here.
Uh-huh.
This has like the 2022 map on it.
Yeah, it's got all the states and everything, like states that you guys have never heard of before.
Okay, that can't be right.
There's a
And
New
then-
Mexico?
Yeah. And then over here is Italy. See, it's the
Oh.
one that looks like a big boot.
Oh, that'll take like more than 2 weeks to get to.
What's
Mm.
Germany?
I think about 2.5.
It's what the Ottoman Empire becomes. That's
The
not
hell's
right.
the Ottoman Empire?
It's not the Ottoman Empire. What, Prussia?
Russia.
Oh yeah, Prussia. Yeah, it's
Prussia.
what Prussia
It's what
becomes.
Prussia becomes. But that's
Happened to
spoilers.
Prussia.
That's spoilers.
What happened to Prussia?
You see,
Did
Germany.
something
That's a
happen?
mouse control we'll use
Not
later.
Surely
to
nothing
get in all
bad
that.
could have happened.
That's a secret tool that we'll use later. Germany is a secret. Oh no.
Ed, as you go to as you go to start eating your beef and barley,
Yeah.
all of a sudden your mouth becomes overwhelmed with
No.
this incredible heat. It
Wow.
is terrible. Like you're starting to sweat. It is not pleasant at all. This is an incredibly spicy dish.
Hey, now this ain't beef barley.
Oh, it's beef barley. It's just it is very very hot. You see, like Ed's face is starting to get a little bit red.
Hey, now
Like
why'd
you
do
can like
that?
you can see the
Hey.
beef and stuff in it.
Oh
Ed,
yeah,
are
you
you
can see the
alright?
beef in it.
Well, it's
Oh.
a little hot for my tastes.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm so sorry. Was there something wrong with the soup?
No, it's fine. I just don't eat spicy things. I didn't think it should be, But
Gabriel's quickly try a little bit of Ed's soup just to see if he's full of shit.
You try it, and it tastes like beef and barley. It's not spicy at all.
Maybe you're allergic to barley.
no.
Maybe you're allergic to
No.
beef.
Oh, there's
No.
no way he's allergic to beef. Look at those muscles.
Here, let me try
You think
that.
you
Let
can
me try
make
that.
Yeah, let
those
me give
kind
it
of
a try.
muscles while he's
yeah,
allergic
I'll
to
give it a
beef?
try.
Is everyone just gonna start eating a soup?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Now I'll pay for this shit.
The
No, I'm
guy.
satisfied with my chicken noodle. I don't want any.
Oh yeah, that guy will run upstairs, go get your guys' chicken noodles and long breads and put them down. Or
He give
what?
me a whole
Hold
loaf.
on, hold on, fucking sec. I'm gonna try my fucking long bread. Is that spicy as well? The shit? What's happening to me?
Oh, I think I bust out laughing.
I think so. Yeah.
You just yeah. You just see Aaron start laughing.
What are you laughing at?
Hi.
What did you do?
Nothing. I mean, it's not spicy. It's just funny.
What's funny?
But it is.
Insight check.
I mean, try it again, Ed. Maybe it was just that first bite.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try it again.
Well, it tastes like normal beef and barley this time. It's not spicy at all.
Okay, I must have had to eat a, I don't know, a peppercorn or something. I don't know. Right. Well,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what?
possible.
Some normal ass soup to me.
This little guy's just been like kind of like moving around the table, and he's just
I'm
like,
sorry, my bad. There was nothing wrong with the soup. I didn't want to get you worried or anything. That was weird.
if there was any issues, I'm incredibly sorry. I could take it up with the chef if you want me to.
Oh no, don't worry about a damn thing.
All right.
Do you have
Uh,
any milk, good sir?
Right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Can I have
Let me
some?
go. Sure thing.
Okay, thank you.
He'll run up and come back down with milk. Hands you the glass.
Oh, this poutine brings me back home.
That's right, poutine. That's what you had asked for. So yeah, I hope everybody's meal is to their liking. Um, I'll be over by the counter here if you need me.
Okay,
And
thank
he'll
you.
turn to the guy over here and he'll be like, "Are you gonna be needing anything, sir?" No, I'm good. All right. And
Oh, I love-
it's quite a delicious meal,
Yeah,
other
that's
than
pretty
that
fucking
little
good.
mishap.
Jeez, that
Yeah, it's
sounds
a pretty
so
good meal.
cool.
All right, I'm gonna take the rest of my long bread with me.
Chicken noodle slaps.
Facts.
Acid always got
Collapse.
Yeah, anyone that got bread,
eyebrow.
you got whatever bread you specifically asked for.
Did I get the brioche?
Yes, you did. You
Oh,
did
baby.
get the
Sick.
brioche. Yeah.
Ooh, I take it out with me.
Oh yeah. There doesn't seem to
Yep.
be any issue with that, and you guys just kind of like leave the bowls behind, and he's just like, "Yeah, don't worry, I'll get that for you. I'll clean it up."
Have a good day.
Hey,
Same to you.
goodbye.
And come on back next time to Panahara bread.
Panahara?
Is,
Oh yes.
Wait a second.
is that how you say the
Wait a
word?
minute, damn it.
Wait a second. That's
Wait a
no, it's
minute.
before. It's before. How does copyright work here?
Copyright.
Well, that's the chef's name. It's Panahara. First
God.
name Pana, last name Hara. So he just kind of combined the two to get Panahara bread.
You know, it's just weird because like where I came from before I was brought over here, there was a place called Panera Bread.
Sponsor.
Oh, no relation.
So is that like Panera, and then someone was like, my name's Panera, so I'm gonna name myself.
No, you know, I don't know where the name came from. The restaurants just, you know, pop up everywhere.
Yeah, we had those in Faerun too. It's pretty crazy.
A taste of Faerun.
They're everywhere.
um. But yeah. Good food. So you take your long breads with you. So I believe Bruce, you said you wanted to look for a magic shop, yeah?
Yeah, the guy in the other shop pointed me in a direction, I think, if I'm remembering right.
Yes, I believe I said it was one of these two down here. I think I'm gonna go with this one here.
Got it. I'll make my way there.
I'm gonna follow him if that's all right.
Yeah.
Yep. Alrighty, we'll take care of that. All right. So you head on in, and it's just another halfling dude. It seems that like a lot of halflings run the businesses here, despite this being a dwarven community.
Respect.
All the dwarves are out mining.
Yeah,
They're out
mining and
singing
stuff.
Diggy Diggy Hole.
They've got better
Oh.
stuff to do.
Hello,
Hello.
my good halfling people.
Welcome to Wizard's Magic Emporium. What can I get for you? What can I help you for? What are you in the market for specifically?
You got any magic items that might be useful?
Oh, we've got plenty of magic items. So what's the particular area of expertise you're looking for? You're looking for weapons, because the weapons are the ones that we don't usually do, but I've got a couple of them on wholesale. Mostly daggers. But if you want like the big stuff, you're gonna have to head. He points like basically out the door and straight off to the left. He's like, you're gonna have to head that way down the hallway. There's a big blacksmith area where you can put in commissions for stuff like that. But
Ooh.
we do have other like little items and trinkets and such. We got your cloaks of billowing, your eyes of dark vision, all of that sort of stuff.
Anything wacky? Anything crazy?
See anything spooky?
Weird.
There's a tube guy.
Wacky and crazy. Well, let me think. Well, I've got this yo-yo here that'll walk the dog for you. You don't even got to do it yourself.
Holy
Uh,
shit.
Mostly I just sell it to the kids though. Only costs like 5 copper. I mean, I could sell one to you. You know, it's for children ages 5 to 95.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That's
I
pretty
count.
cool.
But
I'm
if
at
you're older than
95.
that, yeah, children from 5 to 95. Well, you know, because the way how a lot of the races age, you're not considered mature until like you're over 100 in like elven culture. So you could come in here and it would be reasonable for you to buy one of these.
Hmm.
I see.
Yep. But if you're over 95, I can't rightfully sell it to you.
I mean, what about? Are there not like races that get like adult before 5?
Before 5, right? There are some races. Yeah, I think.
Are they not allowed to get the yo-yo?
Well, like when it comes to kobolds, I think they rise up really fast, but they kind of have the brain of a child. No disrespect to them, so we still sell it to them if they really want it. But they're mostly in the market for shiny shit.
Well, I'll take one. I'll take two actually. One for me and one for you, Gabriel. You can send it back to your kids, right?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
can I take one?
What about for Billy's child?
Oh shit! I got a godson. All right,
Oh
three.
shit, man.
All right, so that's 3, and then one for the little cat lady here. All right.
Yeah,
cool,
I'll
yeah.
take one, please.
So for you, ma'am, it's going to be 5 copper, and for you, good sir, it's going to be 1 silver and 5 copper.
Got it.
I hand him a gold. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. I mean, like he can give you change.
Oh yeah, sure. Give me change. That'll work.
All right, yeah, he'll give you 9 silver and 5 copper back.
Okay.
I think that's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works out. And he goes, other than that, so I've got a couple of things. They're not exactly like above the board. They're kind of like little things I've been tinkering with myself. So one of them, it's sort of like, and he'll just pull out what essentially looks like a cherry bomb, and he just goes, so the way this works is,
Get down!
you light it and you throw it, and essentially you kind of got to focus on it right before you throw it, and it has like the effects of like prestidigitation, so you can make the smoke be a different color if you want to. You can make it have a loud bang. It doesn't actually explode. The fuse just kind of like goes in and triggers the little arcane mechanism within it.
That's
Could be
cool.
useful for a distraction.
Mhm.
They're relatively cheap. I only charge like 2 silver.
All
They
right.
are a bit of a pain in the ass to make though, but like it's fine.
Are they reusable?
No, I haven't quite worked out that kink yet. They're kind of one and done, but I hope eventually to make one that you could use a couple of times a day at least.
Well, good thing we don't have to worry about environmental issues from using disposable stuff.
Oh well, it's all biodegradable.
I was trying to make a meta joke and you ruined it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that that Aaron's already told him about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch.
Oh yeah, he has.
I think that was one of the things I guess Gabriel wasn't there.
Yeah,
He might-
Gabriel wasn't. I think that was on the way back to Austin.
Yeah, no, he wasn't there for that one. But he goes, yeah. So they're might interesting. It can produce smoke, but it's not a lot. It's more like a little bit of a signal. But like if you were to light it and throw it in this room here, it's not going to fill up the whole room, right? It might just make it a little bit misty. But they have their uses. They have their uses.
All right. Anyone want one of those? Cause I think I'm good on that. I think I've got enough magic-y shit to be able to suffice. But
Yeah, I think I'm
Your
okay.
magic and shit.
We've also got like
question.
regular. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I got a question for you. You happen to have like any books like I don't know, Babby's first magic item or something, like to help you
Um,
so you
So
can learn
I've-
how to mess with stuff.
I've got like paper and ink. You know, I've got spell books for sale. I've also got I might have a little something for you. Are you? He'll kind of like go underneath the counter, and he'll pull out what looks to be a spell book, and he'll put it down on the table, and he goes, it's only got some very basic stuff, you know. There's like a couple of cantrips in there, and like maybe 2 regular spells, but they're pretty simplistic. So I could sell this to you. Actually, honestly, I wouldn't feel right selling it to you. Honestly, it was a gift from a friend, but I kind of don't have a use for it. So maybe if I give it to you, you'll find some use.
Okay, I've never learned stuff from a book learned magic from a book before, but I can give it a try, I guess.
Oh, were you looking more for something along the lines like on how to cast spells, like practical stuff?
No, like how to mess with, like you said, you tinker with items yourself. Is there like, I don't know, a book for an idiot's guide to messing with shit?
Oh, well, actually, there is a book like that, but I'm not the person to sell it to you. Actually, I don't have access to it. When you first entered Glacier Break, and it broke off to the left and the left taking you here, and then there was the right. To the right, there's the temple. Uh, it's called the Temple of the Mind Forged, and it's basically a bunch of these dwarves that got together and started tinkering around more with enchanting stuff than it was with simply just smithing and mining. They have sort of like arcane texts of that level, like how to begin crafting magical items. I don't have a lot of practical experience with it. As you can see, it's mostly just toys and baubles. I just sell the items already pre-made.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you for the information.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
I mean,
Hmm?
would that be
He just died.
useful?
Yeah, you kind of roboted there for that part. Can you say that again, please? I'm sorry.
Oh, is this any better?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, you're good now. It just kind of.
I'll look over at Bruce and say, I mean, I've seen you use a book when you're doing magic. Is that something? Is what he had? Would that be useful for you or what?
Take it, Aaron. Take it. Take it.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sure I can find a use for this.
All right. Yeah. Like I said, it's some real basic, rudimentary stuff. You know, nothing too crazy.
You just disintegrate tucked in the back.
God no. Uh, fair warning though. It isn't dwarven.
Fuck.
Oh, do you not? You don't read?
I mean, I know
Dwarven?
I recognize some of those symbols.
All right,
Oh.
Ed. Come on.
Yep.
Translate for me.
I don't.
Do a the Muriot.
I think it says speak
I-
friend and enter.
I can sound it out, but it's just
That sounds more like an elven phrase.
Yeah,
Aaron.
that's about where I am, Ed.
yeah.
See, that's quite the predicament there, because that was the reason why I was giving it away. I don't actually speak Dwarvish. Company policy says I got to have the sign out front in it, but I don't rightfully
You
speak.
could
the
just hold
Raven
it up to
language.
someone, anybody here, and be like, "Hey, what does this say?"
You could, yeah.
Yeah, just do that.
They might help you in the temple too, but I heard that there was something about maintenance for the area, but you know, maybe if you talk around and might be able to jimmy your way on past.
Do clerics really not comprehend languages? What?
No, I think you have to be a knowledge domain for it.
No, yeah, knowledge domain does.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. Knowledge domain does not. At least not the spell. They might get an ability.
I think you get their channel divinity is something with proficiencies, and it might be.
Let's see
DM
here.
questionable.
Bard, sorcerer,
Can-
warlock, and wizard are the only ones.
Can I translate it with degree spell?
Always.
Make the book super greasy. That will let us
Okay.
learn.
Marcus, talk to Abraham Lincoln and have him tell us what it says.
I know him.
No, you don't.
He voted for him, so yes, he does.
I know what I was voting for. He's the man. Honest Abe.
Holy shit! Yeah, technically, would you have been around long enough to have voted for him?
Yes.
But then here becomes the question: do all reckoned people have the ability to vote?
Are they U.S. citizens or not? Depends.
Look, I feel like that's a question for Civil War II.
That doesn't sound like naturalized citizen to me. That sounds like interdimensional
I mean, if you're
illegal alien.
born, if they were born on the ones that are born on U.S.
They would.
soil
Yes, they technically would. However, anyone from here, if they were born here in Glacier Break, they're considered their own sovereign nation, so they have their own rights here. They don't have rights in, well,
They don't have
basic-
rights.
You have no rights. No, but they don't have the same exact rights afforded to U.S. citizens. But yeah, he'll also say, I'll just say this out of character. Essentially, he is selling from common to rare magic items. He doesn't have every single thing, but he's got a decent stock if there was anything you guys were specifically looking for.
I had nothing
I'm
in
good.
particular.
Does he
Oh,
have
oh.
a?
What's it called?
Yeah, now everyone's looking up.
Yeah, we're
No,
looking up
I
shit.
know. I'm trying to think of. I don't know that I can think of a way that Aaron could ask if he has this. So.
Oh yeah, because you wouldn't know what the magic item would be.
Yeah, like. So this might be a dumb question. I don't know much about magic items.
All right, go ahead, shoot.
Do you have some kind of like clothes that you can make have patterns and stuff move around on them?
Right, yeah, I've heard of this before. I think it's some sort of oh, is that what it's called?
That's the thing I have in mind. Whether or not
Uh I don't know if he would have. Actually, no, they're both. Yeah, it's common and uncommon. Yeah, so he goes. Yeah, we've got some stuff. It's called glamour weave. It's it's sort of illusory clothing. Lets you do some fun little stuff with it. Nothing crazy. Change patterns and whatnot.
how
Uh,
much would that break my pocket?
Oh, well, let me look up the price of that.
Do you have a bowl of commanding water elementals?
See, Bruce,
Ooh.
I was waiting for him to be done with Aaron's question before I asked.
Oh, sorry, I jumped the line. I'm sorry.
Line jumper.
I just got really excited about the bowl of commanding water elementals.
You know where I
Hey,
come
wouldn't
from.
you want
line
fire
jumping is one of the
elementals?
worst crimes.
Well, maybe they like come up and like attack me.
Yeah,
I
isn't there like
suppose
a,
it keeps
a
them off of
brazier
you.
of fire elementals? Is there?
So it says 100 gold plus standard clothing price. But oh, that's third edition.
Okay, yeah. So the only magic item pricing guide in 5e is like uncommon is between 100 and 500 gold, I think. And so it's just a
I
big
mean,
range.
it just does harmless illusory effects on clothing. So honestly, yeah, he'll say right, if you want the one of the higher rarity, that would be we'll call it I don't know, 150.
You have a deal,
All right,
good sir.
Do you have any braces of archery?
No,
Bracers of
hand over the
archery.
150.
Alrighty, just mark that down. Archery, let's take a peek. I bet it doesn't give me a fucking price for these either, does it? This is uncommon. You said uncommon is between.
I can look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's between 100 and 500 gold.
100 and 500. Okay, braces of archery. Let's call that. I definitely feel like it'd be on a bit of a higher end because it's for combat. So, and I could always just go back to check the VOD for these sorts of things if I forget in the future. Let's call it. Let's call it. I don't want to overcharge you, but I also don't want to undercharge you. 375.
I have 1 platinum.
I can also help pay.
That shit's expensive. What's a bracers of archery do?
Makes you
Does it
shoot better.
Alright, well, I could have guessed that one.
Rita, you're willing to help pay?
Yeah, I'm ready. I can do it.
I'll
mean,
throw in some change from the
I
church.
can help if you need it.
I'll throw in 100. I mean, it seems helpful if you're going to be shooting.
Yeah, I can
shit.
throw in
How much
100
do
as
you-
well.
how much- yeah, you
Would
shoot
these
shit with your
apply to the
gun.
guns? Because it says you have proficiency with longbows and short bows, and you gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls on ranged weapons made with unranged attacks made with such weapons.
Oh, you serious? Such weapons? Not just ranged attacks in general?
Yeah, so it's just
Yeah,
I mean,
such.
it does say archery in the name.
Ugh.
Yeah.
There's,
Bracers
So-
of
are there
archery.
bracers of gunslinging?
Oh, see those we don't. That would be an interesting thing. You know what? I could literally homebrew one of those right now. It would essentially do the same thing, but cost like probably the same. Maybe a little bit more because it's specialized for guns. Call it 400 for bracers of gunslinging. There you go. Or no, you know what? We'll call them gunslinger gloves.
Ooh,
Oh, gloves. That means you.
the
That means you take your
gunslinger's
glove
gloves.
slot.
Oh
Yep.
my.
Gunslinger gloves. While wearing these gloves, you have a proficiency with guns.
With firearms, and you get a +2 to attack and is it just attack or
It's
is it
plus
attack
2
and
to
damage?
damage on ranged attacks made with such
Yeah, it's
weapons.
just
Oh,
it's
just
just
damage,
damage.
okay.
It's not to the attack roll.
Yeah, I'll post.
That
Oh
will
my God.
synergize nicely with my archery fighting style.
Here, I will post this in Wild West, but instead we'll just say it's gun version. Okay. But yeah, he'll say, yeah, we've got some gunslinging gloves. Yeah, it cost you about 400.
I can throw 100.
Yeah, I'll throw 100. A group, a team
I'll
effort.
throw in 50.
I can
I can
throw in.
50.
Oh, a little bit of a cheapskate here. No. No, I'm joking.
What is that at?
Oh, God.
200 plus
That's
250. Oh,
200 plus 250. Where'd that come from?
no, it's 200. It's 250 right now. If I throw on a platinum, it'd be 260.
I have 52 gold left to my name.
Wait, how much? How much do we have left? I can chip in,
We're at 260 right now.
and it's 400.
Yeah.
I put in 50. I don't know if you guys heard that.
So that would be
Hold on.
310.
310.
All right, I'll put in 50 then.
All right, that'll bring you to
360.
360. You only need 40 more.
I can throw in the
Throw it.
40.
No, you already put in 100. Marcus,
okay.
we'll come up with the difference. I'll put another 40 in.
Okay.
So 90 in total from Marcus.
All right. Yeah. So whatever each of you chipped in, just please mark that off on your sheet, and then
Yeah.
Gabriel, add gunslinger gloves to your sheet.
Woo! Thank you,
My.
everyone. I was about to type gunslinging gloves into the search. Those don't exist. Braces of archery, and then I'll just rename them.
The gun-slinging, hash-slinging.
Crash singing the mash
Crash.
ringing. The hash
God
ringing.
fucking damn it.
The hash slinging slasher.
The gun-slinging slasher.
God damn it.
I wonder if it shouldn't be all firearms proficient. Nah, whatever. I'll leave it for now. Who gives a shit? We'll figure it out later.
Just wait till he finds an energy weapon. Let's go.
Yeah, wait
Antimatter
till you find a-
rifle, let's go.
Antimatter rifle.
Right. So, is there anything else I could get for you folk?
Do you have any warhammers, or would that be over at the?
That'd be over at the blacksmith.
Okay, I figured.
That counts as big.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Got any healing potions?
Ooh.
Healing potions. Yeah. Also, I believe you, sir, asked for a ball of water elemental control. Or was that a joke?
No, that was kind of a little joke there.
All right.
Um,
Because
I-
I could check and see what I've got, but
No, I'm quite all right.
I'll
I
take
am
a
a little
healing
curious
potion, then.
about. Oh yeah, go ahead, Ed.
Well, I'll take a healing potion or two, maybe.
healing potion. All right. I've got a tab for this. This one I have the tab for. Let's see.
Erasure of commanding
Is-
fire elementals.
Xanathar
Please, no.
recommends.
Well, he'll only be able to command half of you.
It's true.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot. He goes.
Not half the gun.
He goes. I've got a couple of potions of greater healing,
Yeah, that
but
works.
I
Okay.
don't got any higher ones.
Yeah, I'll take the greater or even just a regular one.
Right. The regular one. Fuck. How much is the regular one?
Is that like 50 or 75?
Yes, you're right. The regular one is. Yeah, it's 50.
Alright, yeah, I'll take two of those.
All right. That'd be 100 gold.
Here you go.
And I need fucking water before my throat goes dry. Ready? Yep. Just make sure you mark all that down. And besides the
Potion of healing.
potion, what else was there?
I don't need nothing else.
Nobody's getting anything else?
There was one thing that I was trying to. I was thinking. I'm just looking around real quick until I figure this out real quick. Would you happen to have a deck of illusions?
Oh, a deck of illusions, I. Hold on. Yeah, we've actually I've got 2 sets left. That one's a little bit popular.
Okay.
Let's see here. It's another uncommon. But it's not as powerful as the bracers, and I said those are 400. Let's call this. But it can be pretty interesting. Let's call it an even 3.
Hmm. 2 and you have a deal.
See, normally I'd bargain with you. Only problem is last 2 decks, so it's probably going to be a while before I get another shipment in. I can maybe talk you. How about 250?
You like cigars?
From time to time, although I'm a bit more of a pipe smoking man myself.
I pull out one of my Nicaraguan (Cuban) cigars, and I hand one to him. I go, "Do you like?"
I'll take it and I'll give it a nice smell, and he goes, "That's some good quality tobacco right there." All right.
225, and I'll give you 2 of them.
I'll take that action.
Perfect.
But is it really worth your Nicaraguan cigars?
I have 20.
Oh, you have 20. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the purpose of this, because you have bought the full deck and it was not found as treasure, you do have the full 34 cards.
Yes. Awesome.
All right, I got one
No.
last quick request. Do you got a
Alright.
little bag of holding?
Oh, bag of holding. Yeah, of course we've got those.
Cause I
Hold
got
on,
a
hold
shit.
on.
I got a shit ton of paper.
I got a shit in that.
But I thought you had a
And then
bag
you
of
turn
holding.
it.
The porta potty.
No, I never made one. I can. It's one of my what are they? Infusions.
You have
But
infusions? You haven't used them?
I've used both of them.
I swear to God, doesn't one of you have a bag of holding?
I don't think we
I
ever
I
given
don't
him a bag
remember
of
anyone
holding.
never having a bag of
Yeah, I
holding.
would have never acquired it.
I updated the infographic literally like after last session, so
I
Holy
have the
fuck!
infusion for it, but I used my 2 infusions for other things.
I was under the impression you guys had one this whole time. Well,
No,
that's
Morgan has one.
that's
that
probably
goes
what
back
I'm
of
thinking.
holding.
Yeah.
Yes,
With a
his-
chest of preserving inside of it.
Yep, which works.
It's a bag of holding.
It's a bag of holding with a chest of preserving inside of it.
How much is a bag of holding, good sir?
Oh,
It'll cost your dick.
Well, it was a good run, buddy, but bag of holding is more important.
I'm willing to put
oh,
my
boy.
dick on the counter and have it chopped off for this bag of holding. Let's go.
Well,
Right.
I will shit in this
Okay.
bag.
You
If I
you
shit in
just
this
keep
bag,
doing
it
that.
makes it mine.
You keep doing that for long enough, you have the whole party do that. Then one day when you're fighting someone, you just turn it inside out.
Oh, God.
Dear
It's
God.
like,
And the
what if
best
it was-
part is, you can also store other shit in it. Not shit, but you can store other stuff in it, and it won't be covered in shit when you take it out because it's all like individually in there, sort of.
Until you turn it inside out.
Until you turn it inside out, and then it's everywhere. So just make sure you
There's
take out the
nothing that
important
gets clean.
stuff first.
That's the best prestidigitation cannot clean.
hear
This
me
spell
out,
just
hear me
goes no.
I'm trying to like figure out the price, and I like how someone's solution to all of it just goes, "Hey, don't want to sell them one? Did you know that in the DMG it states unless you decide your campaign works otherwise, most magic items are so rare that they aren't available for purchase." But I'm not a dick like that. Apparently, one person's saying 2,500 gold pieces. I don't think
fuck.
that's true. Bean, how much did you charge me?
I want to say I charged you 400 just because Bag of Holding is a very good item for its rarity. Like, it's not a combat item, but
Right. But it is an uncommon though, right?
it's uncommon, yes. Which means 101 gold to 500 gold
pain. Dylan.
in general.
Well, you're in a tourist area, so the question is, do I want to give it for you for 400, or do I want to up that charge for tourist prices? He'll go, right, yeah, bag of holding, call it 425.
Oh.
Oh, why
Alright,
not just
how
making
many
it even
cigars you
420?
got?
Yeah. Alright, he approaches him. How about 5 more cigars?
Oh, you know, you're really driving a hard bargain here, buddy. What are you trying to lower it to? I can only go so low.
Well, Rita shows her little tiny like wallet, and she goes, "I have 300 gold left. So if we could get it to like at least 300, I have well, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't.
Oh,
be
yeah.
aware.
I slapped my gold piece on the counter. It's like, Rita, you have 301 gold pieces.
Oh my
You know
god,
what? You know what, guys? Guys, I got this.
I
How
can
would
help
you-
pay.
How would you like, instead of payment, to have the hottest new song in Dwarfland performed in front of your store?
Oh my god.
All right, hold on. So you're telling me 5 more cigars?
Yep.
And are you talking about that Diggy Diggy Hull song?
How did
I
it
am.
beat us
I happen
here?
to know the man that performs it.
Wait, really?
Free advertising and 5 more of them cigars?
Yes.
I'd almost want to give it to you for free, but I still got to make a little something here. I'm not actually the one that owns the shop.
All right.
So here's this. I'll cut you a 50% discount. We'll call it 200 exactly, but I need that performance for the advertising, and I'm going to need them cigars.
When's our
Wait.
train?
7 cigars and make
Oh,
it
yeah, when's the
150, and you
train?
have a deal
7 cigars.
for
150.
150 and the free advertisement.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Yes.
Yes.
Also,
I got you
Bruce,
guys.
can't you like put
Oh.
like a song
Oh.
into like a
Oh,
magical tinkering object?
Hold on.
Yes, let me look.
Yo, that's rough.
Yeah, can you
No,
record
I
like
know how to swindle people.
Aaron's performance and like have it as like a little rock that's like a loudspeaker for his shop?
Could you put it
I
into
could.
his door so
I
that
get to roll a d6.
every time someone enters his door, it starts playing?
But it can only be 6 seconds, so it better be a good one.
Diggy 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 hole, and that's just the jingle as you walk in.
Maybe there'll be a 15. He goes, this probably is going to get me in some trouble with the boss, but alright, fuck it, I'll take it.
Yes, master bargainer and a fucking child of God.
All right, I want to cover my weight, so I'll slap down 1 gold piece because
Alright, you want to split it, Rita and Granny? We'll each put 50 in.
Yeah, I'm down.
I hand him
Holy shit.
7 more cigars.
Very well. I
someone
believe
subtract
in
1 gold
total-
from the amount they're giving him because I'm covering that one. And now
have-
Gabriel is broke.
I'll go find Thorin to perform the song.
Of course you will.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's got to be around here somewhere.
It just ducks around the side to the big hallway, but you don't see anybody nearby. And
You just
what
walked
are you
into
doing?
a
That's the
wall.
rock wall.
Look, I
I-
gotta find like a bathroom or something.
There's bathrooms way over here.
Wait,
Okay.
where are you, Piggy?
Far left, middle.
Oh yeah, there are
Yeah, this
toilets
hole.
up there.
This is the toilet right here.
Is there a phone booth somewhere?
Is there? No, there is not a phone.
Mark is gonna step out and like this little like kind of balcony right here, right?
Yes, essentially.
All right, he's gonna get up on top of the balcony, like stand on top of it, and go, "Everybody, can I have your attention, please?
No.
Just kind of echoes out. Please,
What
please.
the hell's going on here?
If you like the performance of Diggy Diggy Hole, you're about to see it live in front of this magic shop. Come one, come all."
You know, we did not have to put this level of effort into it.
Yeah, we already paid for it, so.
Yeah, well, we're here.
Yeah. So those of you that did your 50 and then that 1 gold is so you have a bag of holding now.
Yeah, make sure you all keep track of the stuff you bought here today.
Yeah.
I don't have access. I can't spawn in the token, so I'm just gonna put Aaron back here. But it is.
Oh, there he is.
He is in Thorin's clothes, and it is
There.
Thorin.
Very well. Thorin Oakenshield approaches. Some of the people, Marcus, after you said that, some of them seemed kind of interested, and you end up getting a couple of takers.
I'm gonna have him like walk through. Drum and glower in hand.
Even the old turtle man will come up.
The one who knows Granny.
Yes, the one that knows Granny.
Cornelius!
Hey! Hello! And we'll say, let's check up over here. Yeah, so you attract the attention of a few. But we'll put old Cornelius over here.
I'll cast Spirit Guardians, but I'm using it not for a combat purpose. I'll cast that when he starts his performance, but like, I want it to be like the little spirits dancing around, or like the aurora, but kind of like moving to his song to like aid his performance.
Alrighty. Anybody else doing anything to assist Thorin in his performance?
I am doing something to assist myself, if possible.
Okay, what are you doing?
Well, first of all, what article of clothing is the glamour weave that I got?
It was the uncommon variant. I think it just said like it was
Like it's any piece of
regular.
clothing, essentially.
Yeah, so I would say that it's like a regular outfit of the. I mean, unless you wanted something specific, we could say whatever you wanted it to be. I mean, you paid for it. I was probably gonna say it was like more dwarven in nature, because I mean, like it's coming from a dwarven magic shop.
Right.
If that's all right with you.
Yeah, that's fine. Can
Gloves, boots.
yeah,
hat.
we'll call it like boots. If that's okay.
What do you mean? Oh, it's a specific one single article of clothing?
Yeah, and it can just have you can just make magical patterns or
I thought it
illusory
was
patterns.
the whole outfit. I misunderstood. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that it's something I can work onto this, like I would have been looking for something that would have I'd be able to just work into regular outfits. So like gloves or shoes or something like that.
Yeah. If you want it to be either one of those, that's fine.
Okay. So using that, I'm going to have during the performance like floating gems swirl around.
Okay.
Around me.
Alrighty. So make me that performance check at advantage.
Okay.
And I think you can add a D4 because of the glamour weave.
To add glamour weave, I can add a D4.
I think it was like is it charisma based checks or
charisma,
for
performance,
performance
or
or
persuasion.
persuasion.
Performance. Okay.
Okay, so at advantage. And then we're gonna add that D4.
Oh.
Holy fuck, holy.
28.
Oh yeah,
Which
it's
the sad thing. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
28. No. Go ahead.
All right. So essentially, he begins yet another rendition of Diggy Diggy Hole. However, this time you manage to attract the attention of like nearly everyone in this area. They all come around. They're singing along to it. They're not even dwarves. Even the Kenku is just dig dig.
What about
I mean, the
the
Kenku would be a
tiefling?
perfect copy.
Yeah.
Is the tiefling tapping his foot at least?
He's leaning up against the pillar and tapping his foot. But you have significantly attracted the attention. Even the Loxodon, he's stomping his feet to it, and it's kind of caused everything to fucking shake down there. But it's just like it adds to the intensity of the song, and they all just really seem to be loving and engaging with it.
Lift your
It's
weapons
bass.
unto me to fill your belly at the feast. Stumble home and fall asleep, dreaming in a mountain keep. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
And by the time that your performance ends, several of the people nearest, especially this dwarf here, oh, that was amazing! I've heard of you. You were there at the performance Saturday night, weren't you? Last night.
Yeah, that's right.
I've heard great things. What's your name again, lad?
Thorin.
Thorin. That's a powerful name, like a king. So, you're doing this little performance for the store here?
That's right. That's right. For the magic shop. Oh, what was it? Wizards.
Is a Wizard's magic shop?
Yeah,
some-
for Wizards Magic Shop.
Yeah. Oh, well, you know, I've never been much for magic, but I don't know why I feel so compelled to go in there and shop. You know what? I think I'm gonna get myself something, or maybe something for the kid. But thank you, Thorin. You're a great musician. You should keep up the good work. You've got a real
Thank you.
patriotic dwarven spirit. And he'll just kind of like squeeze past you and, oh my god, move, Grandma, I'm so sorry. He'll head into the shop.
This performance has been brought to you by Wiz's Magic Shop. Go get your little magic trinkets and other bibs and bobs now.
Now.
The
Do it now!
lion. Trumpet. I will go now. I will purchase magic item for my homeland. He just starts stomping up the stairs.
I was not expecting Loxodon to be Russian.
God is on your side, big
Nah.
man.
And, I will purchase many magical, powerful items.
I will
Get that
become the Winter
glorious-
Soldier.
I will become him.
No, he will be the what was it? The Red Guardian.
The Red Guardian.
The
The
Red
Red
Power Ranger.
Menace. After a little bit, though, they do begin to disperse again. But you seem to have fulfilled your contractual obligations and attracted some new customers.
And I have further spread the song.
That you have. That you have.
I gotta go.
Nice.
I gotta go find a bathroom now without people seeing where I went. Because no one cared about Aaron.
No one cared who I was until I changed my
I
face.
can cover you if you want.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
like your bodyguard.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
You
Is
can
this
be
just
you
the
can be the
Joker?
muscle.
Yep.
It's just the Joker.
I'll walk right alongside you.
What
Other
was that, Bruce?
other end of the pavilion. Ed, he's that way.
Yeah, didn't move my token. There we go. Oh my goodness.
I mean, the bathrooms are way up here.
No, Mr. Oakenshield got it.
Mr. Rokic.
I have to find a
Mr.
shield
Oakenshield,
made
we
out
got
of
some
an actual
groupies
piece
for
of
you.
wood.
I just imagine like Ed walks into the bathroom and just starts checking under the stalls. All right, we're all clear.
Stand
There's
stand
a loud
outside the
noise and he
stall.
screams Mr. Oakenshield and just dives on top of me.
Mr. Oakenshield, get down!
Oh my God, are you Thorin?
Oh, standing in front of the stall, arms crossed.
The
His
problem
guys-
is it's
guys
still
two
gonna be me
bodyguards.
walking out.
Are there groupies?
As a matter of fact, yes. We'll say that this tiefling female, she like kind of headed towards the bathroom. She's like, "Oh my God, is Mr. Oakenshield in there?
Yeah, he's having a mean shit right now. What's up?
Oh my God, he shits like us."
I
Yeah,
can't
sorry.
stand you.
I'm sure he shits with the best of them. Anyway, what do you want, miss?
Oh, I just wanted to see if like maybe he'd like I don't know like sign something or like I've always like aspired to be a musician myself, but like I never really put myself out there or tried. But like he's got like some great spirit and the dwarves really love him and like they're hearty and happy people, but sometimes they're kind of hard to please and like it's just the fact that he's able to do that is oh my God.
Oh, Dylan, you're sounding like me again.
No,
Alright, well,
that's I'd be
Gee,
oh
God.
geez, sorry, oh jeez.
Wait, Abby is the groupie?
Yeah, Abby's the groupie. My God, can I like be Mr. Oakenshield? Oh geez, sorry.
alright, well, you know what I can do for you, miss? I'm gonna send a word to him. Alright, I'm gonna bang on the door. Say, hey Thorin! This hot lady likes you and thinks you're really cool. What do you want to say?
How far am I into changing out of my
Uh,
costume?
we can say that like you're beginning to take the clothing off, but like maybe you haven't like warped yourself back to your normal state.
I mean that's easy. I can do that as many times as I want.
Right, right.
Yeah, so I'll put it back on. And I'll come back outside.
Oh no.
Ah, Mr. Oakenshield. My God,
He
It's
just
like-
shit.
so amazing to meet you. I'd shake your hand, but you just shit.
There's no sink in that bathroom.
Oh my God. Well, at least we don't have hygiene standards yet. Fake fan.
When you strain the guitar with your shitty hands.
So, y'all the one that wanted to see me.
Yeah. I just wanted to. She'll pull out like what seems to be like a little journal. It kind of has like a smiley face drawn on it, but with like little devil horns, and then it's just like diary on it. And she's just like, would you like sign the inside cover? It would be like really amazing, please. And then like she'll hand you the book, and we'll say like, I don't know, fuck, a piece of like charcoal or something.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, the horny bar trope begins.
it's like the reverse
Hey,
of
Ned.
the bug trope.
Thorin, son of Thrain.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Just really amazing to meet you, you know. Hey, do you have any like tips for like a beginner to like, you know, the world of music? You have a very like projected presence, and I was just wondering, like, you know, like how do you achieve that?
Well, a big part of it is you want to go into it not looking to make it big, but to just have fun with it, and the rest will come.
So you're saying just like be myself?
God damn it.
Like, oh my god,
Yes.
jeez.
Okay. Well, I guess I could try. Here, let me sing a little something for you.
I hate it here.
I hate it here too. So, so what do you think?
You got it.
I fucking love it. Is that like a? Is
I
it
mean,
kind
you
of like
got
a
you got
demo?
spirit. You got
Miss,
spirit.
I think you gotta work on it, really.
You
No, I love it.
little
Are
more
you like?
practice, but you definitely have the spirit.
Meanwhile,
settle your
over on
bones
the
a little
other
bit.
end of the pavilion, we're like by the magic shop. I was like, did something just fucking die over there?
Yeah, you heard it like echo. You're like, what the fuck was that? I'm gonna, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna try harder every day, and then one day I'll have the courage, and I'll go out there.
One day
You'll
you'll have
keep
the
me.
XP to
Well,
put a level into Bard.
well, I think your sound is incredible, but it's something that takes a lot of breath control. Like I'd recommend doing some like diaphragm exercises if you're trying to get like because you really got to push out that kind of sound, you know. And if you
Right.
And
mess it
she's
up, you're
got some
gonna.
good air support there. It sounded.
Well, I had this boyfriend, and he was a bard. Balladeer. Sorry, balladeer. He was a balladeer, and like he did this stuff. He called it infernal core. He was a tiefling too, and you know, you're basically like, you know, you're speaking in our native language. You're like, but like, you know, like I think it'd be really strange if like I did that. But like it's my only experience around music to where like I learned anything. But I don't really remember like any of the little notes and stuff. Like I always thought they were funny little doodles. I don't know how to read music.
Yeah, who needs to read? Who fuck reading?
See,
We'll be
that's what
fine.
I'm saying. You know what? Thank you. This was amazing. It was amazing to meet you, Mr. Oakenshield, and you know this was a really big confidence boost. I'm gonna get out of your hair so that you can finish pooping or whatever.
Well,
Bye.
thank you. It was good to meet
Good
you.
night. Good night, miss.
Good night.
I think you missed an opportunity. You could have gotten fully in on that. Anyway, go shit, sir.
Yeah. I'll go finish doing that.
I'm kind of jealous. Shit.
And over here, like I wish I had groupies.
Soon.
He's gonna start a
Right.
heavy metal band.
I'll change and then change appearance back to Aaron, and then I'll like tap on the door and be like, "Is it clear to come? Fuck. Is it clear to come out?"
Are there any more potential groupies?
No. There's no more.
All
You're
right.
all
Yeah,
clear.
you're clear, sir.
You just have Rita and Ed guarding the door.
Yeah. Also, Rita, you notice that there's a sign on the wall. One of the first ones you've seen in common, that says blacksmith, and it points in the direction down the hallway.
Hmm. I might have to go that way.
All right. Well, I guess we didn't cheat the guy out of anything, because, I mean, that was some pretty damn good advertising.
I mean, yeah, Thorin. Yeah, Thorin gave the performance, and that's what we said we'd do.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna go back to the rest of the folks because I get the feeling I'm gonna be holding on to that bag of holding. So, all right, let's get fucked over.
Good old bag of holding.
Hey, where's that? Where is that guy, the smith?
That way. Like
That way?
literally, yeah, literally that hallway you were standing in. If you went down
Alright,
that
she's
hall.
just gonna wander that way.
Okay.
All right, y'all. I got two thoughts. First thing, I'm gonna hold on to the bag of holding because I'm probably gonna be the dude holding things. So let me know what shit you want to put in, and like, you know, I'll put it in the bag. And two, I kind of take issue with the idea of a yo-yo that walks the dog by itself because I've always found that you derive the most satisfaction from having put in the effort to learn how to do it, and then the first time you do, it's like, oh shit, I can finally do this.
Well, it's
And
like a trick coin, Ed. You do it for like cheating and like sneaky stuff. Like if you want to fool someone that you're good at something, even though you're not.
all right, so you paid money to say, hey, I can walk the dog with a yo-yo, and then they'll be like, all right, prove it, and then you do with a magic item. Isn't that kind of embarrassing?
I mean, if they don't know, it's a magic. It's like a practical joke kind of thing, I suppose.
All right.
It's
Thorin
like
almost got laid off of singing, so
I am not amused. Yeah,
maybe if you
really...
could do 2 yo-yos at once, I'm talking about like that's some serious groupie shit.
to be honest, like
And they're both walking.
And they're both walking. Nah, that's a good point.
it's like playing a dice game with loaded dice, basically.
Wait, no, not even just a man who is pretending to be a dwarf. A man who is pretending to be a human who is pretending to be a dwarf.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
saying I should just be myself.
If you want, I can
like
cast
that?
Moonbeam on you.
You should have said no. You know what? I wanna ask about that Infernal Core scene. That seems like a huge fucking.
I'll check the time with my orb of time. How long do we have until our train?
I'll
I'd
cross-check him
say.
with my watch.
I'd say at this point the guy said come back in an hour. Did he say an hour or 2 hours? I feel like it was an hour.
Oh no, I feel like it was a week ago.
To
Sounds like we've
quote
done.
what you said last week, it was come back in a couple hours.
Oh, okay, so yeah, it's been about 45 minutes. You think you got like an hour 15 left? You know, you got some time to waste. You know, you did some shopping and you did some food eating. So,
Where'd Rita go?
Ed, you might have noticed that she went in the opposite direction of the shitters. Yeah, I'd reasonably say that you did.
Rita? Yeah. Oh, do we need to go get her right now?
No, just like I was wondering where she was.
Oh, she went. She said she was going to the blacksmith. I couldn't read the sign, but I think she saw it. So I don't have any reason to go there, but that's where she'd probably be.
Yeah, and I need to go to that temple that the merchant was talking about.
Yes, the Temple of the Mind Forged.
I need to go get my mind hit with a hammer. And then I need to go get hammered.
Oh yeah, I want to go to the temple too, see if they can translate that book you got there.
Yeah, and I'll give the book over to Marcus.
I could learn a bit about their faith.
Oh, thank you.
I'll also, or not Marcus, Bruce.
I give it back.
I'll trade you a cigar for it.
Oh, deal. They're not Cuban.
Shit. All right, deal's done.
I mean, they're Cuban. They're definitely Cuban.
If
Nope.
Bruce puts the cigar to his mouth, does it just auto light
The wrong way.
the wrong way?
yeah, literally.
Marcus pulls one out. Hey, Bruce, a light?
Yeah, I'll shake a little dandruff onto it.
Oh,
This
no!
is just
Oh.
this is just
Is the dandruff just ash?
Yeah,
this
it's
is
just
harassment.
ash.
I was hoping you like put your finger out or something.
I mean, you could just stick it in its hair, in his hair.
Its
It's
hair?
Its hair.
Its hair!
I corrected myself. I said his hair.
Bruce is an important member of this family. All right.
Oh, and I'm gonna give Ed my bagpipes to keep put in the bag of holding,
All right.
so
yeah,
I'm not carrying
backpack.
bagpipes on my back.
Yeah. Oh. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm
Got a
gonna give him
bag, all right.
my paper as well, and ink.
Paper. How much paper and ink you got?
200 gold worth.
Yep, 200 gold worth of paper and ink.
All
Abby, I'm
Me.
gonna move over to the blacksmith.
Yep.
Oh, they have an iron golem.
Will this be a Husham's angle or?
If you guys decide that you want to meet up with her there, you can.
I think
Okay,
some of us
shit,
were
that's
going to
good.
the temple.
I'll go
All
to
right,
the
you guys are
Smith.
going to the temple. All right, so I'll do whoever wants to go to the smith. I'll do that, and then Anthony, could you take the rest to the temple?
Sure.
Am I supposed to follow? Am I going
Dylan?
somewhere?
Hey,
Oh,
Dylan, meet
please.
me in Hushrooms real quick.
Yeah, hold on, give me a second.
Yo, I'll meet you in high.
Yeah, everyone.
Wait, oh wait, they're
roll
gone.
initiative.
Yo, wait a minute. Roll initiative?
Roll initiative.
Alright, cool. Just making sure. Yup.
Bruce, I appreciate you as a human.
Thank you.
He's not human though.
Yeah,
Shit.
he's not. He's half human.
It's better than being called it.
Oh,
Listen, it was a Freudian slip.
So you were
Who's
thinking
Freud?
it.
Wait,
Is that what
when-
that
when
means?
was Freud?
He thunk
Yeah.
it.
That's what a Freudian slip is.
Oh,
It's
well,
yeah,
it
it's
was
when
just
you,
like
you
a.
say what you were thinking instead of.
No, yeah, I wasn't thinking it. My brain just fucked up.
Has Freud been alive yet? Yes. He is but a wee lad. He's only 13.
All right, let's get him started on his cocaine now.
Oh my god.
Let's start him early.
You know what I just realized? What if Burning Man was started by Bruce?
Holy shit.
holy mackerel.
What if Bruce is the eternal Burning Man?
Wow!
You know who
It's
isn't alive
famous.
yet? H.P. Lovecraft.
I'm still mad we haven't done anything about Abe Lincoln. We really got to do something.
I know him. I don't understand why I can't talk to him.
I met his robot.
Abe Lincoln's robot.
What the hell's a
It was at
robot?
Disney. It's like a machine that looks like a person.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a Polish word for slave.
Sounds like a box. Also, have we seen any Gatling guns?
I imagine they exist. They're probably not.
Can I get a cat?
They were invented. Well, they first came around in 1862.
They've probably been around a bit longer in this timeline.
Perhaps.
Can I get what's the oh, I can't think of the name of it.
Trying to ask this question earlier. Could the bag of devouring be used as a porta potty?
Yes.
Yes.
I like that. I
Just
like that.
don't sit too close to it because you'll be sucked in.
All I'm saying is the duck's foot gun was already invented, but I've been told that I can't buy that in Wild West.
The Duckfoot's gun?
Yeah, it's like a 4-barrel flintlock.
Oh my god! Dylan said you couldn't buy that?
Let me find the picture real quick.
Oh god, a bag of, you know that irrational fear with like airplane toilets where like you're scared that you might be sucked in? That some people have? That's the bag of devouring.
Yeah, except the bag of devouring would actually like eat you.
Yeah.
All right, there's the duck's foot in Wild
Oh
West.
my
Fuck
god!
is that?
This looks so inaccurate. It's more like a shotgun.
Why can't
It's a
you buy it?
I
That's
want
such
it.
bullshit.
Exactly.
It has a range of 5.
You could be so much more efficient. You
Oh,
could
it has
duel
it
4
has a,
guys
has
at
a
once.
cone
This looks
attack
like-
is what it has.
Oh god.
This looks like if you shot it, it would just immediately explode in your hand.
Yeah.
There is also
Yes,
this.
yes, it does.
There's also this, which is a revolver, brass knuckles, and a dagger in one.
I like that. Except the
Also,
revolver looks weird.
Well, you fold it to get.
Oh, okay, and it extends out. Yeah, okay. That is cool. You should get that instead of the Duckfoot.
I mean, if we're going with that though, there is the Giovanni Mirolo 8-barrel flintlock.
8-barrel flintlock. Oh no.
That is a fucking brick.
I'm pretty sure if you fire all 8 at once, you just lose your hand.
You
I'm
need
pretty sure
a,
that's how you deglove yourself.
Holy
even
shit.
if you had a stock, you wouldn't
That's
be able to
actually
fire
real?
that without losing your arm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that both of those were one of a kind.
Well,
But
that's
they were
actually
real, yes.
I can
that's
see
actually why.
why.
That's why he couldn't make a 9-barrel because he shot off the 8 one and he lost his hands.
I mean, if you look at this 8-barrel, I think that's the Tower of London seal on the left of it, which means it was tested in the Tower of London.
It exploded in the Tower of London too.
Well, no, because back then, they didn't really know how to make brass. They just know that if you put these rocks that we now know have zinc in them, with the
That's such a
What is it,
human
copper?
thing.
it would
We
that
don't
it
know
would
how
make
to
it,
make
but
this.
sometimes it would be stronger and sometimes it would be weaker. So whenever the guns would be made in the British Empire, they would take them to the Tower of London and load them with 4 times the normal amount of powder. And if they exploded, obviously they didn't get used. If they didn't, they got the seal. They got the mark saying that they were officially tested.
Wow.
That's
I learned
such
that
a
from Pawn
human
Stars.
thing.
And let me tell you, in my 21 years, you never know what's gonna come through that door.
Oh my god.
I love
I-
porn stars.
How do I drop like specific people on something without moving the players?
You drag their pictures from the bottom, like where they're.
Okay, Abby, can you see the blacksmith?
No.
Like drag. Okay, so open the menu at the top that has all the maps,
Yeah,
and drag the image. Drag Abby's picture to
from
that.
the journal.
No, from down bottom where you have all our icons. Like just from us being in the game, you have.
Oh my god. Okay, there. Okay, so Abby's there, and then Ed, you said you were going to the blacksmith as well?
Yep.
Okay, and was anyone else going?
Only if I can buy that 8-barrel double flintlock.
If you have the money for it, you can order one. But would you know how to make it? And then I guess for the purpose of this, Ed and Rita head into Husham's. I'll meet you there in a second, and then Anthony, you can take the rest. Sound good?
Yay.
Alrighty.
I love it when he does that. Okay, so you all would like to go to the temple, correct?
Correct.
Hammered
Yes.
of getting hammered. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. we would have to go back here. Nope, this is the wrong map. It's the map you guys are already on. Give me un momento, por favor. Oh my god, Dylan.
Yeah, who ruined this wall of stone? I
don't
mean, you
worry
talk about Aaron just going through the wall. Someone really went through this wall.
I will just say, because I forgot where exactly we said the entrance would be. Actually, I think I do remember that.
He said when we first came in, it
Yes, when
was
we
we
first
went
came in.
left and it should have been right, or vice versa.
Yeah, so I'll move y'all back here. Hopefully that doesn't fuck with them. It doesn't look like it did. And
It shouldn't.
We'll take these two off. So you make your way back to the entryway of Glacier Breaking. Instead of when you go past this main lobby area, you just kind of keep walking forward and approach these two dwarven guards, and they just go, "Oi, what can we do for yous?"
Yeah, we were told we should come to the temple of the hammered of the hammered mind.
You mean the Mind Forged?
The mind forged. Yes. Sorry, there was a translation error there.
Aye. Well, at the moment we kind of have this area blocked off for certain reasons, but if you're just making your way over there, I'm sure one of us could just escort your group on over, no problem. How many of yous are there?
5.
5.
All right, 5 of you. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. He kind of like starts talking to his buddy next to him in Dwarvish, and he just goes, "All right, I'll be leading yous. Single file, walk fast, eyes forward."
What's your opinion on Diggy Diggy Hole?
I think it's a pretty good song. All right, so he just kind of starts walking, turns around, looks at y'all, and like, "Whenever you're ready," and just begins making his way down this hallway.
As we pass the hole, I want to definitely look inside. I have
Right.
300 feet of dark vision, if that helps.
Okay. You take a peek inside, and it kind of just looks like something burrowed its way through here, and they're just assessing what's going on. Not much else besides that.
Can
Alright,
I
and,
try to guess what burrowed through?
sure. What kind of check would this be? I guess nature.
That would be in. Well, I mean, investigation is determining.
I guess
Causes.
investigation could work too. Yeah.
I will cast guidance on myself because I am not proficient in investigation. Oof. I have no idea.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No idea. Something. Something probably big, maybe.
Hmm. Can I cast a spell?
What spell?
Detect magic.
Sure. You cast detect magic, and nothing besides what's on your guys' person pings.
Even when I get closer.
Yes.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yes. What caused this big old mess?
Yeah, it's information we're not sharing with the public.
I mean,
Looks
come
like something
on,
burrowed.
You can tell me.
Make a persuasion check.
I'll cast guidance on him.
Yeah, do you guys want a performance from Thorin Oakenshield?
Don't even.
You
need
know what?
guidance.
I got the guidance. Why not? That's a 30.
30. Okay, he just kind of goes, "Well, you didn't hear it from me." He says this as you're all walking, by the way. You're not just stopped and talking.
Right.
He just kind of goes, "Something big, something nasty came through, made a ruckus with some of the machinery we got going. But in all honesty, we're not too sure what it could be. That's all we know. That's all I know."
All right.
And
I didn't hear it from anyone.
some of these folks that we're traveling with have found a bullet, so
I don't think it'd be one of those.
well, that's terrifying.
Like the thing that comes out of a gun?
Ah!
No, a bullet. It's a
How did Rita get over here?
And that's the old Rita.
it's kind of a burrowing armored thing.
Like a digging rhino?
Sort of.
Wait, so you'd say this thing diggy holes? And
Oh
it's
no,
not welcome
are
here?
you saying Thorn caused this?
You're trying to tell me.
Probably like a giant worm or something. But not a worm like a dragon, but like a worm.
Who's that on here?
Yeah. We
Grandma.
should use those for fishing.
Well, there's some worms that are much bigger than
Sorry, what-
earthworms, Aaron. Now,
Yeah, but I mean, there's this saying called "there's always a bigger fish." So if there's bigger worms, that must mean there's bigger fish too.
there's a thing called a kraken, I believe.
Yeah, we'll use that. We'll use that worm to catch that.
There's one.
Sounds like it would give plenty of food.
I think there's one in Lake Superior. I'm not sure though.
Wait, do y'all have the Bermuda Triangle here?
That would be a thing, yes.
Yeah.
But it would probably be like where a lot of reckoning portals happened.
Who knows? Anyway, as you make your way through, and eventually the dwarven escort kind of brings you all here. Oh, that is. Okay, there we go. Brings the five of you over and just kind of goes, "Well, this is as far as I'll take you. I'm sure you could probably figure out where to go from here." As he just kind of points at the two double doors right before you, and he goes, "If you need anything, just run on back, quick and swift."
All right, thank you kindly.
Take my hat.
Yeah, he turns around and makes his way back over there, and before you lays the set of double doors.
I go and push them.
All right. As you push the doors open, you see what looks like 6 dwarvish individuals sitting and reading books all next to each other, books stacked up around and surrounding them. Over here, you see out of character Duergar, but to you, Aaron, a what looks like a dwarf, but very pale,
Yeah,
with
he
almost a
looks great.
purple
He
tinge
don't
to
look
him.
good.
And towards the back of the room, you do see another dwarven individual with a very long orange beard, with rather short orange hair on his head, two little spectacles on his eyes, with a
Oh, those are
very nice
spectacles. I thought they were glowing.
with a nice well groomed mustache, and he kind of just goes, "Oh, welcome, come," gesturing you to come forward.
All right. Nothing creepy about this at all.
No, whoa, updated grandma. Just saw grandma
Oh, yeah.
update in real time.
Grandma
God.
is updating in real time.
Oh
Wait,
my.
can I replace the icon?
Yes.
Wait,
There we
does
go.
that?
Oh wait, what?
Oh, I know what to. Hang on. Give me 1 second.
It says I Heart Gate Town. The sweater. Hold on, I can post it in the thing.
There you go. Now you should be able to just drag and drop, and it'll be I love Gay Town.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. She had to kind of stretch to get it on, but it's okay.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
All right. So the five of you enter this almost rather stuffy kind of hall, and the 6 dwarves that are sitting reading these books do not look up at all. They're just focused on what they're doing. but the one in the front, he's just like still gesturing towards you, and then as all of you walk in, the rest of you are like, come, come. And as you get closer, he just goes, "What is it you wish to seek from the headmaster of the Mind Forge?"
Yeah, I just was wondering if you had any books like a Babby's Guide to First Magic Item, like.
And we do!
Oh,
However, you must have to. Yes, you must work for it, as all of us have, for the greater knowledge of the Mind Forged.
all right. Like what kind of work? Like moving stuff or?
No! You must go through the trial.
I didn't bring my suit to go to a courthouse today.
No, not that trial.
Oh, I see. I see.
Trials of the mind. Only then, once you have completed all of the trials, you are truly a mind void.
What god do you worship?
Hang on.
Look, I'm a
Gods
cleric,
of the
okay?
knowledge domain.
Give me a moment. What's the dwarven god of magic?
Oh, magic.
Phantom. That's literally what it says name wise.
Yeah,
Phantom.
thought him. Yeah.
Autumn. Autumn. Alright.
Autumn.
Goes, I worship Thotham. Yes. The dwarven god of mystery and magic. Yes.
Impressive that he's maintained such a following here in a new world.
Why wouldn't he?
Well, I'm just saying, lack of connection over multiple universes probably was very difficult early on, but you've probably done lots of good work at trying to rebuild that strong connection. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I'm just admiring the work you've put in.
Thank you. But yes, we cannot give our knowledge so easy. The trials you must complete. That is all I will say on the matter.
Yeah, I just want this book translated. Do I have to do the trial too, or is that like?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay, sorry.
All right.
Keep you
all right,
going.
I got this. This sentence is false.
What are you doing?
I think that's a paradox.
Is
It is.
that not? Isn't that like a? That's like a trial of the mind, right?
The sentence is both true and false because it's true in the sense that it is false, but it is also false in the sense that it is not right.
But what's this trial we got to do?
Many.
Well, he said that's all he'll say
many
on the
trials.
matter.
That's all I will say on the matter. Kind of gives
Like,
like
can
a
you at
nice
least tell us where
toothy
we go?
smile.
How can we do the trial without knowing what it is?
You'll know in due time.
Because we got a train to catch in like a couple hours.
Train Shemaine. Do you not want to do my trial?
Well, I'll do the trial.
Break my heart not wanting to do my trial. If you want to do the trial, you will leave this room and make a left. And there will be the second door on your left, but only if you can see it. And as he says that, you kind of watch as he takes his thumb and index finger and puts it above and below his eyelids and just spreads his eyes open through the spectacles.
Second door on the left might be hidden. Okay. Is magic allowed for this trial?
Yes!
Okay.
All right. Take a left. Second door on your left, but only if you can see it.
I guess if see invisibility on myself.
Okay.
I look this way.
There's nothing there.
Okay.
Is there a door here?
I assume see invisibility will allow you to see through illusions.
Uh,
No, it just literally lets you see things that are
or invisible
invisible.
creatures and objects as if they're invisible, and you can see the ethereal plane.
Yeah, it doesn't let you see through illusions.
Yeah, no.
Hmm.
I kind of gave away what it is, but oh well.
I have a strange
Uh,
feeling there's an illusion here.
Loki.
Ah.
I'll also cast detect magic.
You cast detect magic, and you're getting little blips all over.
Do I
This
see an aura of illusion anywhere?
yes, you do. All throughout this hallway.
Hmm.
I'm gonna like be running my hand down the wall as I walk, and there's
Okay.
like trying to feel like about the same height as the doorknobs on the or door handles slash knobs on the double door. Just like trying to feel for another handle or knocker or something.
Okay. You kind of start feeling around, and you're not really feeling anything that would indicate whether or not a door is there. However, with the detect magic, you would know from Gabriel that they're there. It's just that they're not appearing, essentially.
I want to try and discern what is real and what is not by like observing and like touching and smelling, feeling. Just
Tasting.
yeah, maybe not
Indicating.
tasting.
All right. You kind of give a feel, and as you're feeling around like the walls where you're getting these little pings of this magic, uh, you do feel creases in the wall, and like essentially like you know, what's the actual word?
Seam?
Seam. There you go. You do feel the seams in the walls of where doors would be.
Hmm.
I'm gonna use my fingers to hold my eyelids open. Like
So
the monk.
the illusion's like holding the illusion's covering the seam basically.
Yes.
Um, so I want to identify one doorway and then the second doorway on the left.
All right. So you would find that right away the first doorway is about here, and then eventually you ping that the other doorway is around here.
Okay, I want to look
The-
for something that could be like a button or like a hidden thing.
All right. Make me an investigation check.
Bruce, help!
All right, I'll
Oh.
help him.
Wait, do you think it's there?
There's a doorway here. There might be a hidden little switch.
I'll start feeling around with him.
Does this work, Anthony?
Knock.
You
Like,
can't.
because I can see the section of wall he's talking about.
This is true. Uh, as you do that, you hear a very loud knocking sound as the door slides open, the knock echoing throughout the entirety of the chamber.
Oh, come
And you hear a
on!
little.
I almost had it.
That was a lot louder than I thought it would be.
Well, the trial's done. We did it. We won.
Oh, well,
Reveal the area, please.
Oh,
it's
Gabriel, you're all
consuming
right.
me.
It looks like
It's
it looks like we're being
consuming
consumed
me.
by the void.
There we go. Before you lies a about 5 foot wide hallway leading to a room that you do have the dark vision, so you could kind of see what's going on.
I think we all have dark vision.
I do not.
Yes.
Really?
Wait,
Okay.
do I? I actually don't remember if changelings do or not. No, I definitely do not.
Okay. Does Granny have dark vision?
Granny does not.
Actually,
me
since
check.
everyone has limited dark vision, I will share up to my wisdom
Yeah,
mod,
she's got nothing.
which I guess I can only do 3. So I'll share with Mark, not
I have
Marcus,
dark vision, so
Aaron, Granny, and I'm thinking of a number between actually no. Okay, flip a coin. Oh fuck. Okay, yeah, I'll flip a coin.
just
One
have a
of you
number in
call
your head, one
heads
or
or
two.
tails.
Okay. Heads.
Okay, Marcus gets it. So for the next hour, Aaron, Marcus, and Granny have dark vision out for 300 feet.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
Nice. Thank you.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Better dark
Wow,
vision.
it's bright all of a sudden.
Wouldn't it just be like black and white still?
Yeah,
Well,
but
no,
it
'cause
would be bright.
we're in dim light, aren't we? Right now.
If
Like,
we're
where
in
we
dim light,
actually are?
we'd still see color.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
A little bit washed out, but still color.
Right.
All right. So, do you enter? Hello, yeah.
I'm pinging with detect magic, and I'm looking around with my see invisibility.
All right. So as you enter the room, I'll put you right there. This is what you see. Okay, good. It's not fucking.
It's not fucking.
Apparently, neither is Aaron. Much to Ed's dismay.
You find yourselves in a rather large room. Large tiles, each about 5 foot wide and 5 foot long, plague the floor in an almost 9 by 9 pattern. Towards the back of the wall lies a giant red button inlaid into the ground. Behind this button is a plaque, and the plaque has writing on it. From where you're at, it is quite hard to read, but as you get closer, it just simply says, "Solve the room."
Is there anything invisible or ethereal in here?
Invisible? No.
Wait, did you
Ethereal?
say that's a button on the ground?
Yes.
I'm gonna run over to it.
Okay.
Dear God.
I think I would have probably may have moved my way into the room a bit.
All right, you guys ready?
Maybe we like.
Is there
should
any
get
other
that?
signs on the walls anywhere?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hug the wall.
At the moment, no.
No.
I stomped the button.
All right.
Oh.
You stomp the button, and as you do, its bright red color turns to a dull gray. The sign on the wall that says "Solve the puzzle" turns into a clock, and it says 0, 0, 0, and it starts clicking up from 1 to 2 to 3.
Oh, we gotta do something.
Fuck. I'm gonna use this again.
Back to magic. It's the entire room. Don't know what to tell you.
You said it was 9 by 9 tiles?
Yep.
All right. Can I feel the tile? Is there anything like movable about it? Is there like I'm trying to
Uh,
put my fingers in the crease or anything?
There's nothing discernible about the tile. However, Grandma,
Yes.
as you move and put your foot back down onto the panel that you're standing on right now, the number 2 appears beneath your feet.
Ooh, Grandma's gonna try to get everyone's attention and show them. Everyone, look here.
Marcus.
Yes.
Well, first off, the tile you were just on, flipped
this
over
one?
to it.
Yeah.
Well, no, the one you walked over to diagonally. This one. That's that one. As you step on that, that one becomes a 2.
Oh.
And then as you step on that one, you just hear a wah, 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 as the underneath of it explodes.
Oh.
I need
shit.
Grandma, you, and Gabriel to all make dexterity saving throws.
Oh God.
Oh fuck.
Fail, pass.
I didn't mean to roll at advantage. So
Uh,
14.
14 will just pass. All right. You both take. Well, you all take. Those who failed take 4 fire damage. Those that pass take 2.
What the fuck?
And then the button shoots back up into the floor, turning back to red, and all the tiles in the room just spin around. The numbers on them disappear.
Would I just take one? Because of
Uh,
knowledge
do-
resistance.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I don't think that was right.
Okay, so we gotta step
No.
on the floor tiles in order. How do we know the order?
You don't.
Fuck.
How can we figure out the order other than trial and error?
Maybe we just want 2 of them to be flipped since it said 2.
Oh, we had 2, and then Marcus stepped off of it, and it went off.
Is the 2 still like showing, even though like I stepped off of it?
That went away.
Oh, they all went away, and it almost seems like the room has reset itself.
Hit the button
Fuck.
again, Aaron.
All right. Step on the button again.
Okay, you step on the button again. You get that clock that begins ticking once more upward.
Oh shit! It's fucking Minesweeper. Okay.
That's literally what I was thinking too. It's fucking Minesweeper.
Oh my
Oh
God.
shit!
Wait, I've played this game.
On Windows XP.
All right, it's 9 by 9.
That means it's the easy board.
Okay, we can do this. We can do this.
All right, I take a step to the right.
As you step on that tile, you hear wah, 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 an explosion
damn it.
beneath your feet.
The first tile can be a bomb. This ain't the game after all.
Oh jeez.
Is this fucking Minesweeper?
Yep.
It's
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said-
Minesweeper.
Need a
It's a
dexterity saving
Minesweeper.
throw.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Uh,
I
Oh,
had to leave for a
yeah,
while.
yeah. All right. Oh my
so-
god. So you only take 3 fire damage from that. Now I gotta reset it again. Oh my god.
That's why Minesweeper can't have a bomb on the first click.
Yeah, click that smiley face button.
Are you using a real Minesweeper game for this?
Yeah, I'm using a Minesweeper generator.
How the fuck did the first
great.
one blow up then?
No, he's
No.
using a generator. He's not using the game.
Oh.
Do you mind if I draw the numbers on the floor when they light up?
Of course.
Okay, thank you.
That means he does mind. All right, I'm gonna play that same song and step on the button again.
All right. Step on the button again. Same as before. Room resets. All the tiles spin around. You are ready.
Can Grandma
Right.
step on her tile?
Give me the memento, please. I have to draw where all the mines are.
Oh no.
I have to
Oh
draw
yeah,
your.
that's right. Only you and I can see that, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure. I was like, wait a second, you're drawing.
No,
Whenever
no,
Rita-
Dylan, I can
whenever-
definitely see it.
Whenever Rita and Ed want to show up, they definitely can.
Yeah, they headed over after the liquor store.
Okay.
They
So-
would be up here.
Oh,
No.
Oh
Fuck.
no!
Rita, no.
so
Wait, why is it popping out as the old one? What the fuck?
because that's the default token.
Ah, okay, got you. I'll put that over here.
All right, so whoever wants to make the first move,
I think
go
Granny
for it.
selected her
Granny
tile.
already said she did.
Granny
Alright.
will.
All right, where are you going, Granny?
Granny, right where she is right now. I'm gonna take
Okay,
a
so
step on it.
you're just gonna like jump up and down on the tile you're on.
Yes.
On it.
Hope I don't die.
Please.
It's an antimatter
On
warhead.
Be an 8.
Uh.
Let's go.
What happens? Oh god.
Hang on, I just realized that I had some of these X's in the wrong spots.
I hope that we get to level 6 by playing Minesweeper. I
Okay,
hope.
so Granny, as you jump up and jump back down on the tile,
Yeah.
the number that appears on it is a 3.
Oh
Three.
shit. Granny's
Oh
in
boy.
a minefield.
Oh no. So wait. Fuck. How much pressure does it take to even activate one of these? Is it literally just stepping on it?
You think enough pressure just to step on it?
Hey,
Ah,
yeah,
fuck.
Granny, you should stay still.
Yeah.
I've seen this game before.
I've
Oh
seen
god,
seen
what's
it.
happening?
It's brand new.
Where are my grandchildren?
Well, we need more data, so
yeah,
I'll just
Bruce,
Yeah, Bruce.
since you're further away.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna step up here one and click on this one.
Please.
That tile turns into a 1.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Okay, I'll step onto this one.
Okay, as you step onto that one,
No.
a bunch of the tiles flip up at once. No numbers on them, just completely blank.
Which
I
ones?
It
will
would also
Border
expose
numbers
numbers
also.
too.
Yeah, the border numbers would. If it's Minesweeper, the border numbers would expose. Because otherwise, that
Alright,
doesn't do much for you.
Alright, you're gonna have to give me a minute here then. Because I gotta do some drawing.
Okay.
So,
I once tried to get the world record in Minesweeper, but it's impossible.
Fucking love playing Minesweeper.
The world records, the speedrun world records for it are ridiculous.
okay, so I guess I should draw all the numbers for you as well. I'll do them with a nice blue.
Yeah, all the numbers that are like around the border of the blanks. Let's see here. The beginner world record for Minesweeper is 1 second.
How?
Are you serious?
How's that even
Yeah.
possible?
You keep resetting until you get the perfect board that's all blanks where you click, and all the bombs are like along the edge, so the numbers.
Oh, that's kind of lame though.
Are
we playing
the
fucking
intermediate with
Minesweeper?
no RNG manipulation is 6
Yeah.
seconds, and the
That's fucking
expert with no
crazy.
RNG manipulation is 28 seconds.
What about the custom where it's maximum mines in the maximum size?
there you go.
Maximum mines actually makes it easier.
There you go.
All
All
right.
those numbers pop up on the ground.
Oh boy.
So these areas are safe.
Uh,
I'll just step into here.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can ascertain that those areas are
so-
safe.
Anthony,
Yes.
is puzzles wisdom or intelligence?
Oh, Dylan.
I honestly,
Bit of
I
column
feel like
A,
it'd be
bit
a
of column B.
combination of both. It could be a little bit of both, honestly. I mean, like some of it's pattern recognition, which could also be wisdom. But if the board's gotten reset on you already, then you wouldn't necessarily remember what's right if it's not right anymore. So, fuck it, you could do
Also-
both.
Also,
So
question for
that
the
has
DMs.
to be a mine.
Has
Yeah, I'm
Aaron
feeling this-
played
this is a mine,
Minesweeper
right?
in the future?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that
you've
one's
played
definitely
Minesweeper.
mine.
This
that means
one
that
needs
this
to be a
one's safe.
mine.
So you walk over and then just hop over
Or
and land
this
on it.
Well, yeah, like walk around the ones.
Wait,
Okay.
I put my red X on the mine over here. This one's a mine. You want to do what color do you want to do? We can color coordinate this.
Yeah.
I've never played Minesweeper in my life before.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, that
both,
3.
both of those can't be X's.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of no,
No.
all those X's are wrong.
Oh,
Please
Yeah, I
stop.
was gonna say.
What's
no
going
way.
on?
I'm terrible
All
at
of that is
Minesweeper.
wrong.
Is
There's no
Marcus
way.
dead? No.
Fuck.
But if
Trying to,
your
like,
party keeps
think
messing
right
up
now.
Minesweeper, you all might fucking die in here.
Yeah.
So wait,
yeah.
these
Look,
the
Rita,
ones
you
with
should
the blue
see
numbers
all
are
of this
clear, right?
unfolding.
Yeah, blue
No.
numbers are clear.
Okay.
Blue numbers
alright,
are clear.
So,
So
I'm
Marcus, get into the safe zone.
Hold up.
so wait,
Yes,
this one is
I
this
step on
one's
a 1.
Okay.
this one's
Was it
probably a
not?
mine then, right?
Yeah, that
So
one
look,
over there's a
That
mine.
one definitely a mine.
this one has
Uh,
to be a mine, which means
These
this one is
are-
safe. This one has to be a mine, so that one, that one, that one, and that one are safe. Which means
Nope.
that one's a mine,
Mhm.
which
Okay.
means
And the
that
one
one is
above it is
safe.
safe. Yeah.
From there, though,
Now's when
we
have
don't
to
have
guess.
we don't
Wait.
have enough information to actually
Fuck.
know.
So we
Yeah,
need
we
to
gotta start-
activate these tiles.
Can Granny try to
Yeah.
jump right over here?
Yeah,
Oh
if
my
we
God.
activate these tiles, we might get more information if they're blanks.
We
No,
will.
they can't be blanks because they have mines next to them.
Wait, hold on.
But we do get more information. Yeah, so we should
Uh,
step on these 2 tiles.
And just for sake of clearing shit up, I'll mark these. I'll step on these tiles.
Yes. This green top one right here becomes a 1. I need my blue. I need my blue. Hang on, I need my blue. Those 2 bottom ones in the corner are just blank outright. And then this one becomes a 1 from stepping up the blank.
I would say Rita and Ed, you guys would just get pointed by this guy in the direction that your friends went.
All right.
Rita, don't come in here.
I know, I was gonna say.
He would
We're
just-
gaming.
just-
This way.
We're gaming.
All right. Aaron and Grandma on the 2 you step on, they both become 1s.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
so
good.
that
All right,
means
all right, all right.
So hold on, wait, I got this.
well, that means that one and that one are
Ed,
safe.
where are you going? There we go.
Whoa,
This
whoa,
one's
whoa, whoa, what?
safe. This one's
Oh yes,
safe.
yes, yes.
Which means
let's see.
this one is a bomb.
Oh, Ed, I'm gonna
Which
jump on
means
your shoulder for this
that one
one.
is safe. Which
Wait,
means
so am I
that
not
one's
allowed
a
to go in
bomb.
here?
Don't step in here.
Okay.
He's got it. I don't want to
That
start this
one-
again.
Grandma's
that
gonna
one
start
are
walking and
safe.
clear these 2.
No, wait, that
Alright.
can't be right.
All right, Grandma. As you step
These
up
2,
on
just
this one first, right?
yeah, this one
Okay, I need to do some stuff real quick.
and these 2. She's not gonna
Well, you
step
said
on
that's
the 2 green next to her yet.
Hold up. Something's wrong here.
Wait,
I'll-
I'm worried about these 2. I don't think one of them might be a
Okay,
bomb.
so
One of them has to be a bomb, actually.
one of them has to be a bomb, but I can't see. Look, Anthony,
I think.
Yeah.
you said that this one is a 1, right?
Which one? Ping.
The one that I had stepped on over here?
Yes, that's a 1.
Okay, which means that those 2 have to be safe, which means this one has to be a bomb to fill the
This
2.
one's a bomb.
Which means this one is safe, which means this one has to be a bomb to fill this 2. Which means
one's a
this one
bomb.
can't be a bomb because it already has a bomb. And it's only a 1.
Unless this is a bomb.
I am checking my little computer-generated Minesweeper game, and I cannot confirm nor deny if what you believe is true.
Oh shit, you're
Can-
right.
Can you
This
just,
might be the
double check
bomb.
that? Can you double check that?
I
No,
dub-
that can't be the bomb because this is
That can't
only
be
a
a
1.
bomb.
Oh, that's only a 1.
Can you double check the row that Marcus is standing on that we have that the right numbers are
Okay, so
wrote down?
that is the middlemost row. So 1 2 2 2 1 1
Okay,
1
no, that's a
2
2,
1.
not a 1. Okay.
Yes, that's my bad because I
Oh,
wrote a
okay.
1 by accident. I tried to fix it into a 2. You should have asked.
Oh god.
Rocks fall,
Okay.
everyone dies. DM's fault.
There you go.
We're
Phew.
so far in.
Credits.
We
Can you
can't
tell
Okay,
play
that we
so
like-
means
Can you tell
that
we
one's a
like Minesweeper?
bomb.
Is their life at,
Means that one.
Is their life at risk right now? What's happening?
It hurts if
She's
it blows
blowing
up.
up.
Do not come in here.
Was it an accident that you guys came in here, or is it like on purpose?
On
On
purpose.
purpose.
Oh, why?
Alright, so I'm gonna step on these 2.
Okay.
Granny's gonna go up here. Step
Okay.
on the 2 green ones up here.
Okay, since all those got revealed, I forgot to specify, all these are clear. They like flipped over and they're clear. So that whole area that you're in, Grandma, is a safe zone. Let me just mark that off real quick.
Yeah.
A lot of drawing.
So wait, I think this one, the one that I
Whatever.
just drew a question mark on, is a bomb. Then, pretty sure. Whoops. Get out of here. Pretty sure this is a bomb.
Yeah, it's got to be because of the 2.
And then this one's safe.
Do you believe people
Yeah.
have actually played Minesweeper?
Facts for
Minesweeper,
real.
I used to play it like every
I
day
still
at
play
school.
that shit. Like
Yeah.
freshman year of college, was fucking crazy.
I got a little Minesweeper game on my phone. That's what
Oh,
I got for
yeah.
my
Record of 130 on expert mode.
Of course you
Wait,
do.
is it? It's 1 2
whoops.
1 2 1 1 1 2.
So that
This
one's
is
safe.
supposed to be a
This
2.
one's
This is supposed to be a 2.
Have any
Oh, what
of you
happened
played
That
to
is the
Grandma?
worst 2 of all
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that looks like a 1 as well.
Yo,
Please.
leave me alone.
I love
What
you.
the
Please just draw 2.
Fuck, just
Marcus, step on those 2 above you.
Okay. I
Oh
move
my
up
God.
1.
Grandma's gonna
Okay.
go right here and step on this one.
Okay, so let me do the Marcus one real quick. Marcus, I'm sorry, buddy.
What?
It becomes a 1.
Oh.
Grandma, the one you
Okay.
step on, it becomes a 2. Ed and Rita, you both see as a
Oh dear.
tile that Grandma just walks on, flips over, and becomes like a 2 real
Whoa,
quick.
Grandma, is everything okay right now?
Everything's fine. Just don't come in yet.
Okay. Don't fuck up, I guess.
I'll try.
All right, when you step on that one, Aaron, it becomes a 3.
Wait, can I walk? Wait. So
Hold
can I
on.
walk in where
one's a
you
bomb.
are right now? I'm just gonna stay in the corner.
You said move to the one to
yeah.
my right, right?
Go point to the corner.
Yeah, the one
If
on
you
your
wanna
right.
stand in, just go right
Alright.
there.
All right, I'll carry Rita in.
I
Yeah.
moved to this
the
one.
corner here.
Okay,
Alright.
Marcus, that
This
one
is a
becomes a
bomb.
1.
Perfect.
Okay. Shit.
So I have to go
Shit.
here.
Okay, that becomes a 3.
My corner's kind of a dead end now. Actually, no, it's not. This one has to be good. So, oh my god, I keep fucking drawing. Grandma's gonna step right here.
Okay, that one becomes a 2.
Okay.
Which
Oh,
means
so the
That
2
means-
those 2 next to you are good.
Yeah.
Have to go
Okay, we're
here.
good.
means this one
That
and
becomes
this
a
one.
3.
Oh,
Which one?
oh, this actually means something now. Okay. That is your bomb, Bruce.
So then all the rest around me are good.
All the rest around you should be good.
Wait, what was the number right here?
Which means this one needs to be a bomb.
That was also a 2, you said?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yes,
draw
you
that
are
in just
correct.
Yeah, it's a bomb. Alright, is that the friggin' ball game? Oh wait, I gotta check
So
what these
step to
next
the
to me are.
step into one of those safe corners to figure out if the corner's good.
And with that, I will say for the sake of everything, as Bruce takes a step onto that tile and it flips up and becomes a 1, the timer on the wall stops, and then all the tiles that you marked some way or another with an X all just boom, 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 boom. And you hear a little fanfare go off like, yay!
And people told me all those hours playing Minesweeper would never amount to anything.
Wait, is this a game?
I'm so confused.
Yeah, there's a game in the future or the alternate time. I'm still confused. There's a game in my time. That's just like this. It's called Minesweeper. Kind of ironic that it would be in a dwarf place where they mine, but
As
And the
you
Temple
finish,
of the Mind Forged.
as you finish, the button in the floor pops back up and begins now. That same red color to it returns to it, but now it is glowing and humming. Skip the Tetris music.
Hold on.
yo, we're about to prestige in Minesweeper. Let's go.
Go, let's go.
Have any of you played block stores before?
Yes.
We,
Cool
in
math
my-
games.
In my other D&D group, we had a dungeon. In our dungeon crawl, there was like a block stores puzzle in one of the dungeons.
Oh my god, I love that.
You Google Minesweeper, you can play Minesweeper in a browser.
Can't believe we had a Minesweeper puzzle and everyone in the group played Minesweeper pretty much and knew what they were doing.
It's a good
I mean,
thing
it
we
took us a
played
little
it.
bit to figure out what the fuck was happening.
Yeah, we were just over in the other chat, and it's like, what the fuck are those guys doing over there?
So lots of like detect magic, see invisibility.
Well, no, not even. The detect magic just told them that the entire room was magical. See invisibility did nothing because there was nothing technically invisible.
They just had to start gaming.
Yeah,
It
They had to
Dwarf
take
out of
gaming.
my mind.
they had to take a step and hope for the best.
Welcome to Dwarf Gaming.
It was
That's the name of the
extreme
episode, and
Minesweeper.
also that's what will be in the description.
It was
Nothing
extreme
else. Just
Minesweeper because
welcome to Dwarf Gaming.
the first block could have been a mine.
So, before you, this button is now glowing, has a slight hum to it. What are you doing?
I'm stomping it.
You stomp it.
It
Okay.
resets the game.
Give me 1 second.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
As
I've
you-
stomped it every time. To be fair.
Be fair.
To be fair.
Oh, you go. Okay. Boop. A pile of ash sits on the button now.
Pile of ash.
My god, I can't believe Aaron died. No.
No.
Holy fuck.
Dylan, do me a favor and hide the entirety of. Actually, no, I'll do it.
Oh no, I'm in the void.
Oh, okay. I understand what you mean.
You understand what I am saying without me saying it.
Yes, I am in fact scooping what thou art pooping.
He's scooping the ashes off the button that used to be Aaron.
Uh-oh.
I
Okay,
am now one with the mines. The legend of Thorin will die today.
Oh no.
All right, Aaron. Give me 1 moment. This is where you find yourself.
Going into the light. I do have 300 feet of dark vision right now.
This is true. I completely forgot about that.
Or do I have to stay in range of you for that?
Nope,
Gabriel?
you just do.
Okay.
Let me double check actually.
Well, from where you're standing, anyway, regardless, that's all you see.
Okay.
As you find yourself in a rather dark and not very well lit room. Very musty smell, very stuffy. You see dust floating around your head as you kind of stand and walk around, and as you step off the button, it just kind of goes back up.
Oh, there was a button I was standing on. Guys?
Is the button
anyone?
still glowing for us?
Yep.
Anyone?
I'll
I'll
tap
walk
it with my
I'll
foot.
walk this way.
All right. Tapping it up to trigger it.
Yeah.
All right.
The whole game reset. No.
Turns out you have to do a Minesweeper board for every individual person.
Oh god.
That'd be hell.
That's where you find yourself, Gabriel. To
No
find
one
yourself.
answered, so I just started walking down the hallway.
Yeah, you do hear footsteps
Aaron?
not relatively far away.
Aaron.
Yeah, I'm down the hallway. Come on.
Okay.
God.
I'll start shining my flashlight around back up the hallway.
Alright, Grandma's gonna step on the button.
Are we
It's safe
allowed to move?
Yes, you're allowed to move now.
Hey,
Okay.
what-
Is it safe to assume everyone steps on the button?
Yes.
Yeah, are we
Yeah.
all doing this?
Oh my
Gabriel,
God.
there's another button.
Is this one of those games from Europe time?
I don't know yet.
Alright, step on that one, see what it does.
I guess we were allowed to come with you.
Oh god, it's Chip's challenge.
Gabriel told me to step on the button.
Oh, you stepped on the button. Okay, give me 1 moment now.
One
It's that
moment.
Japanese game show where they have to run through the like
One
weird
moment. Not now.
Aaron, as you step on the button, you warp. And you find yourself. Give me 1 minute.
One moment.
I mean, Gabriel told me to.
This is what you see. You find yourself in a rather narrow hallway. In front of you and behind you are high intensity beams of pure red light.
Oh, Oh.
that just go up and down the entirety of the hallway.
Ah.
Do I think these might be something like a laser?
Yes. You've seen enough movies to know that these are, in fact, lasers.
Did some
Yeah,
machine
I've gone to
pop
that thing where you like try to get to the other side of the room and you hit the button, but you got to get through all the lasers to get there.
I'll call out Aaron.
Do I hear him?
You hear him. He doesn't sound too far away. And also you start noticing that the lasers are also moving.
Don't
So-
step on the button.
All
Are they
right.
moving like left and right or up and down or what?
Yes.
Like are they coming towards me?
They're not coming towards you. Where you're at is fine, but they are moving up, down, left, and right all over the wall to prevent you from traversing.
There's not room for a second person. No one step on that button.
I'll
Okay.
step over
Can you
the
play
button.
the song? Can you play the song from Ocean's 12?
Ocean's 12? Yeah, I got you.
I'll go to the end of the hallway here.
You're gonna say play Diggy Hole.
Play diggy diggy hole now.
You find
Alright,
it.
do I
This,
wait? So I can walk up here and I see him?
Oh wait,
yeah, you do see him.
Anthony.
Yes.
I make myself. Okay, no. So first, I turn into Rita.
Okay.
So I'm
Rita.
small now. So I'm small now.
When did
And
I get
then-
over there?
And then I cast reduce on myself, so I'm tiny.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Do I
If you
think
wish to
I-
run, if you could still run through these, but they are moving, so you won't have to make as high of a save. You still have to make a save to see if you could get through it.
Right. So I'm like a much smaller
Yeah.
target right now. Actually no. Okay. Before I cast reduce, I'll strip and put all my clothes in my bag because they don't shrink with me
Okay.
when I reduce. Or not when I reduce they do, but when I become Rita, they don't.
All right.
So like the jacket and stuff, not like all my clothes because that's weird.
Yes.
But just like the stuff that would be way baggy, and my shoes. And then I'm gonna try to. I don't know which way. Well, I guess do I see Ed now?
Oh yeah, you 100% would see Ed. Ed, you would just see as Aaron turns into Rita and then starts getting naked.
Just the jacket and shoes.
Just the jacket
Oh,
and shoes.
You look like a little pixie cat.
Yeah, you look like me.
Alright,
And
okay.
now it's Rita. That's half the size of Rita.
Oh.
I'll just get you. I'll just come over and get you.
No, don't. There's lasers. Don't touch them.
What's a laser?
Those red beams of light. They'll burn you real good. They'll cut your arm off. Kid.
I'll look down this hallway.
I'm gonna try to run through the lasers as a what would it be like 1.5 foot tall cat?
Essentially, yeah. So,
Rita's what, like 3 foot?
How tall is
Yeah.
Rita?
She is little. I think she's 3 feet.
Okay, so you'd be 1.5 feet tall. So make me just make a dexterity check to see how well you can get through these.
Oh no. Wait, what are you doing?
The DC will not be as high now because you are tiny.
Alright, don't
Is
cut
there
your
any chance it
fucking-
could be acrobatics?
I'll allow the acrobatics,
Okay.
only because the music's playing.
Oh,
Okay.
Take
You start-
4,000 points of radiant dash.
You start running through. Do you go all the way despite getting hit? I mean, this is important.
How bad do I feel like I got hit?
From
Like,
the-
do I feel
from-
like losing a leg, or
You get hit. You get hit bad.
I'll
As the-
keep running to Ed.
All right.
It's me? Okay.
You're gonna have to
I
make a
guess just-
con check for the.
Yeah, make another. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a con check. Thank you for reminding me. That's force damage, by the way.
Okay. So
As like you're running and then it just kind of. All right. With that, you do manage to maintain concentration on your reduce. So you keep running.
Whoa, whoa.
Did you stop or did you just keep going?
I keep running to
Okay.
Ed.
So you're going through another one. Unless you want to attempt another acrobatics check.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's 3 lasers?
Yes.
Okay.
It says for each laser on the thing I have. So, all right. So a 13. It's not enough. I'm sorry. That's more damage for you.
I hate that. Don't say.
How fast are these things moving? That little
Fast enough.
tiny thing is. I just messed that up. 1 second.
So you do get over there, and you just kind of little baby run past Ed as a little tiny Rita.
Whoa. All right, I'll scoop you up.
But you do make another con check for that second beam.
Yeah. Also DC 10.
Am I still on Ed's shoulder as well?
If you want to be.
If you ever jumped, yeah, if you wanted to be, yeah. So you would see all this too, Rita. You would just see a little version of you, and at one point you think, oh, that's what I must have looked like as a baby.
I'm still a baby.
Then you see a bunch of hair get cut off of the tail.
Whoa. All right. You okay? You bleed out on me?
Ow! No, it caught. It burnt the wounds closed.
I think you could have
What the fuck?
them shits off or something. All right,
Oh.
come with me.
So I'm just gonna heal.
Am I getting
I can
anything from detect
teleport.
magic in this room?
I'm just gonna with one hand hold this tiny.
Detect magic.
In this area?
You do pick up a sense of illusion on the ground.
And do I get anything from? Do I see anything that's invisible?
No.
No. Okay. Do I see the aura of illusion?
Yes.
That's for you, Bean.
Oh, thank you.
All right,
It goes throughout the entirety of the room.
Okay, I'm gonna get down on my hands and knees and kind of like put my hand down into the darkness, see if I feel anything.
Okay. You don't feel anything as you put your hand in there, but then all of a sudden, the entirety of your body just becomes tense. You're paralyzed.
Oh,
No con save.
Someone.
All right, let's see what else. What
Nope.
the hell else there is? So we
That's
were
Someone that's
supposed
good
to-
at dodging stuff should go that way.
Oh,
I
I
can-
am.
I can
That's not what my
teleport.
document says.
Okay. We were not supposed to press this one, right? So
That
we're gonna
puts
hop
you
over.
in. That puts you in the lasers.
Oh shit! All right, we're gonna hop over that.
All right. I assume you're carrying both of them.
I'm carrying both of them. Yes,
You're
Okay.
carrying
Barry's
both
gonna hop over.
Ritas.
I'm carrying both.
You-
All right, where's here?
2 tiny Ritas.
Tiny Rita, tiny Rita.
I like to imagine that Rita's on
Oh.
Ed's shoulders and tiny Rita Aaron is on Rita's shoulders.
Oh my god! Yes!
But it's
Rita
only
will
for a
hold
minute.
Tiny Aaron.
Yeah, it's only for a minute.
Oh,
But
wait,
then bad things happen.
Yeah. So after I would say it's been as some time has definitely passed, and by now the enlarge reduce would wear off. So
Okay, so now I'm
Alright,
just
well,
Rita.
one
I'll
on
be right
each
back.
shoulder. One on each shoulder.
Someone with a really high passive perception would probably hear in the distance.
grandma would hear that.
Grandma. Oh no! What's going on?
You kind of just start madman rushing over there, and as you get over and make the turn, you see Gabriel just kind of in like a leaning over position on the ground, his knees and like his one arm on the stones, his other arm in the cloud, just going.
Oh God, are you okay? What happened? Oh no!
What happened?
He's been trying to reach you about about your car's extended warranty.
Wait,
Not
is
your
this a
car's
door?
extended warranty.
Yes, that is a door.
what's a car?
Have we been in this door? Do you want me to open it?
Can Grandma attempt to oh God to move him to
Yeah,
like
easy
a
enough.
corner maybe?
Easy enough. You just pick them up and like move them, and after a little bit of time, Gabriel, the effect wears off.
Oh, what the fuck?
What happened?
Okay, that darkness, it paralyzes you, so don't fall in.
Oh God!
But I don't know what's across here.
There's a little more hallway here.
Well, so is it? Because I don't think I was here for the description of this. Is it like a?
Essentially, you just see these stones floating in the middle of this room, and underneath them is just black. There is nothing.
So could I attempt jumping over them?
You
Would
sure
that-
can.
As a
All
monk, it
right.
probably should be
Make
no
Granny
issue.
will do that.
Make me an acrobatics check, please,
Yes, sir. Acrobatics.
or athletics, whichever is higher for you.
Acrobatics.
All right, easy enough. Which one you jump into?
Granny will jump to this one.
All right, easy enough.
What? Granny is then going to attempt jumping to this one.
All right, go for it.
Do I need to make another check, or can I just?
Yes, you do.
All right. Wow.
Womp.
Oh no.
I
You
should have
jump,
cast guidance on you.
and then you kind of like go, "Oh no!" As you
Oh dear.
Gabriel, you watch as Grandma falls into the darkness.
Oh no.
Grandma.
Grandma! The sound! Do we hear that?
You would hear a very loud boom.
Elaine, no!
Grandma!
My God.
Shit.
Is-
Shit.
What becomes of Grandma?
Meet me in Hushrooms.
No!
Oh no.
I am coming.
No.
What happened? What happened?
Well, there's a button over here.
You would have heard the Elaine no from Gabriel.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be
I'll-
Gilly.
You're not hearing anything from these guys.
I'm
Oh.
very tempted to press this button.
I'm coming.
yeah. Do we press? Are we pressing buttons now, or are we not pressing buttons?
I don't think we're supposed to be pressing buttons.
I mean, I don't know that there's another way out of here other than buttons.
Yeah.
just have to find the right
if
button.
if we get like sent somewhere or some shit, maybe I should just go?
Oh, what you doing?
Should I just go and because if I press it while you're like on me, then we'll all go, and I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna step on this button over here.
I mean,
You're gonna step on that button, Bruce?
Oh, that's the one that.
if we go together, we might be able to help each other out.
You are surrounded by lasers.
All right, and I know that the one way leads back.
Because we don't know
to
what's going to be on the
everybody,
other side.
Yes.
All right. Well, all right. Let's all go then. I mean, shit. I don't want to leave everybody behind, but maybe.
I mean, Marcus just ran down here and ran back. He knows where we are.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you don't see us, then he knows where we went. So let's go.
All right. The three of you warp.
Come on and slam.
You
Oh. Oh.
Hang on.
Oh wait, this board is much bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, that's a whole lot.
Marcus, Elaine is somewhere over there. She's in the dark, and the darkness can paralyze you.
Oh, I have
Again?
lost control. Okay, there we go.
If you enter the darkness, it paralyzes you, and I don't know if she's okay.
Fuck. It's okay to step here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fuck.
Rules that you cannot see her.
Right. Okay. Oh no.
I will cast light on one of my bullets to make it
Okay.
glow, and I will throw it to where Granny was.
All right. You toss the bullet, and as it goes into the darkness, the light does not travel through it.
Oh no, that's magical.
Oh, it's magical.
It's
Oh, say
magic.
less.
You three over there, just hang tight for a bit while we deal with this, and then after that, we're gonna go to Bruce.
This is advanced
I know Bruce wants to do a thing. What you got?
You talking about me?
Yeah, you just said you got something.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk to someone else. My bad. I'm gonna use this.
Dispel magic.
Vandalism.
Make me a wisdom check, please.
A wisdom check. Okay.
Yep,
Or whatever your spellcasting ability is, which probably should be wisdom.
it is. That's why I said wisdom.
Gotcha. Making sure. Cool.
With that, the entirety of the darkness on this floor just you see it is only 5 feet deep from the stones, and Grandma just kind of stands up after a little bit and goes,
That was pretty scary.
Hi,
Thanks.
Grandma. Yeah, no
Hi.
problem.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
hurt?
No, I'm fine. Grandma.
"Okay,
So,
easy. You could just walk around now."
all right. Can Grandma come up here and try to lift herself up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, easy enough.
I'll just walk over and head over there.
When you get a nat 20 on a dispel magic check and completely break a magical puzzle, that's how it feels driving forward at 150.
Yeah.
All right, you see a door. All right, Bruce.
Can I tell if this is like fire? Like, would I be resistant to it with fire resistance?
Based on the condition, did you see Aaron when he
Yeah.
came through this?
Yeah.
Based on the condition he was in, it looked like fire, but you're not entirely sure. It looked like something more akin to it you would know because you are a magic user, something more akin to something that would deal force damage.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Misty Step once to get over to here, this middle one.
Okay, easy enough. And as you kind of turn over,
And I'm gonna
3 more lasers.
I'm gonna do it once more to get over here.
All right, easy enough. You're at the door now.
All right, down to 1 second level spell. All right, I'll open the door.
All right, you open the door, and I would say Grandma opens the door at the same time. And you look at each other and smile as you're in the same room.
Whoa.
Howdy.
Huh.
How's it going?
Long time no see.
You find yourself in this room, very nicely kept, with that same still musty, dusty smell.
With the
However,
6 infinity stones.
you do see these 6 orbs, dull but with some color around them, sitting in the middle of the room. We're gonna move over to the other group.
Yep, we're just gonna reveal some tiles real quick. Yep, fuck that. Let's go see what's over here.
Conjuration. Abjuration.
Where are you over there mumbling?
Oh, I'm mumbling the different schools of magic.
That's what you see, Ed.
What do y'all think? We got a room with a bunch of levers, and we got, I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be.
You step into that room.
I do.
Question: you wear chainmail, right?
Yep.
All right. You cannot move.
Oh,
The moment you
right.
step there, you just feel your entire body just lock up.
Am I paralyzed, or is something keeping me from moving?
You think it might be your armor.
Can
Because
I
it's
try and
feels like your
push?
armor is pulling down on you.
Can I try and push my way up while wearing the armor?
Sure, make a strength check.
Are we still on him?
Yes, so if any of you are wearing metal armor, same thing.
I don't think I am. I'll check.
You're a barbarian, so you're probably not wearing any armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell
Yeah,
do
you're a
I wear?
barbarian.
I don't think Aaron has any either, but I'll double check. I don't think you wear any armor at all.
Yeah, I think I just wear like clothes.
Yeah, you have unarmored defense.
Yeah, Aaron is just
Yeah.
wearing leather, so those two are unaffected as they just kind of sit on top of your shoulders wondering what to do as you're just still stuck in place, not able to move
Alright,
yourself.
y'all get off me. I'm gonna, if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna strip, and then he starts stripping without.
Yeah, Rita's gonna hop off.
Alright, you
Boop.
take off the armor. It takes 10 minutes, mind you,
Yeah.
to take off heavy armor. So while you're doing that, other group, Group B. Hello, Group B.
Alright, there's 6 schools of magic, there's 6 orbs.
But what goes where?
Based on well, I've used
Is you-
detect magic a lot, and each
Yes, so you would know what the colors. So yeah.
yeah. So which color's which?
Yep.
Black is necromancy, probably. I mean, you've never said what the colors are, but I would have seen them
You
through
could see,
detect
you
magic.
could see them because detect magic. They do give off the faint hint of magic, and at the same time, you all have dark vision. You could all see. There, I think it is dim grays, except for Bruce, where everything looks like it's on fire. But you do see that there is a red, there is a yellow, there is a white, black, orange, and purple tinge coming from all of these with your detect magic.
No, I think what he was asking was, since he's proc detect magic multiple times before, he would be able to identify what color equals what school.
Oh yeah, he would know what color equals what school.
But which one is which?
I gotta look up the net.
I'm
Well,
assuming
black
black
is
is
necromancy.
necromancy. I feel like white is
Give me one
whatever
second.
whatever healing is.
White would be abjuration.
Oh, is
Abjuration's green.
Well, then this thing is lying to me because I'm looking at the detect magic and it says it's white.
White is divination.
well, there's no green, so eat pant.
Okay, so you know what? I'm just gonna check my document. Hold on.
Documents say, sorry, forgot to make color green. Oopsie doopsie.
Document don't say what colors equal what. That makes me angry.
Angie.
But yes, the black
Indeed.
one, the black one would be necromancy. The orangish one, which I guess is more of a brown, would be illusion. This purplish one is conjuration.
I was expecting that to be enchantment. I thought yellow was conjuration.
God, this drives me. This is driving me mad.
No, yellow's white's restoration. God damn it.
Ain't no restoration.
This one at the top was evocation. The yellow is transmutation. And the white is divination.
No abjuration.
Technically 8 schools of magic. There's only 6 orbs.
Yep.
So what? We cast a spell of that specific kind into it?
Makes sense to me.
What the fuck?
I need a water. I'm gonna go to my bodega get a water.
Bodega.
I put on my George used to go to the
Went to
bodega.
bodega. Yeah, I was thinking of that.
I
I
got.
also put on my 12-inch heels for a
lot of
bodega.
money.
I have see invisibility for a divination spell. And I also
Do I
got.
have a necromancy? I think that's the one I'm most concerned
I don't
about.
have any necromancy.
Yeah. Do not.
You need necromancy?
Actually, wait, no, is Spare the Dying necromancy? Yeah, Spare the Dying is necromancy.
Yeah, it's
Spare the Dying is
necromancy.
necromancy.
Yeah, I have a necromancy. I have it.
Yeah, try casting a necromancy spell into the orb.
All right. I actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna use that. I'm gonna use Toll the Dead into the orb.
Okay. You cast Toll the Dead, it ringing out. The black orb begins to glow brighter and brighter until it's fulfilled
I'll
and
cast
as it could.
guidance into the divination.
All right, same thing. The white one begins to glow more and more until it stops, nice and bright. The room begins
Flashbang.
to fill with light.
Sacred Flame into evocation.
Yep.
All right, same as before.
I'll put Mage Hand into the conjuration.
All right, you kind of watch as your little mage hand just kind of goes, "Goodbye, father." It's stuck up.
Oh my god.
You can actually
Golden
never
Hope.
cast these spells again.
Yeah, I hope you guys know that you can't cast those spells anymore now.
Oh.
Shit, it's my favorite
I'm
spell.
joking. I'm joking.
Oh my god.
I don't have transmutation or illusion.
Let me see what I got.
That's my boy.
Is thaumaturgy illusion?
It
Can't
might.
get
Wait,
over
so,
that.
Oh,
so
my
which
Thaumaturgy
boy.
is evocation.
Wait,
so
which
which
one's
one do we
the-
need?
We need illusion and transmutation.
I have
Oh,
transmutation.
I have illusion, so I'm gonna go over to illusion, and I'm just gonna cast silence.
And I will use prestidigitation on the transmutation stone.
What percentage of who?
All right. So as you two go over to these stones and send the magic through them, they light up, these two doors right here slowly open up, revealing this. And now we go back to the other group. Ed, you took off your armor.
Yeah.
I missed whatever's happening in this room.
Ed
Alright.
walked into the room and he could not move anymore.
Okay.
Once he took off his armor, he can move now.
Chainmail back in the bag of holding.
All right.
All right. Well, so the ground is a big old magnet.
From what you can
Alrighty.
gather.
And what the hell else? So there are buttons on the walls and buttons in a saner.
That you can see, yes.
I'm just gonna walk around,
All right.
see if there's a door here, and I'm gonna open it.
I do not believe that there is a door there. I believe it's just a room.
Oh, it just opened out. All right. Well, we gotta get to the bottom of that. We'll do that shit later. How about that, y'all?
Take it back now, y'all. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
That's a special tool.
Whoa! All
Use it
kinds of
right
shit
here.
in here.
So we got them all right.
Yeah, the doors
Yeah, I
open.
think you did, and that's why the door is there.
Perfect.
Are each of these little openings like little rooms?
This little opening right here, you see. Boop.
Yeah, let's just check. No turn unstoned.
No turn unstoned.
Stairs, you say? Whoa.
All right, Ed.
Oh, I thought you were. It was like the fucking illusion thing.
I gotta find where these stairs lead to. Give me one
Yeah.
moment. I see where they throw them out. Ed,
Yeah.
you find yourself
Oh no.
dead. No.
Dadgummit.
Not again.
What?
Find,
I
find
forgot
your,
to mention I'm following him.
okay,
Yeah,
so
we're on his shoulders.
you would have had to
Well,
get off
we
his
weren't.
shoulders
Oh,
Yeah.
did we? Okay.
when he
Yeah, we
took off
did.
his
Then
armor.
I'll,
Armor.
yeah, then I'll just be following him.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right, so
Oh, okay.
We're the Three Musketeers right now.
Is it supposed to be revealed?
Uh-oh.
you could see this.
Okay, I mean, I don't know where the fuck we are, so I'm gonna keep going.
No, wrong Rita. Rita follow. Aaron follow.
Yeah.
All right, that's a sobriety. It literally just looks like a bunch of stairs going up and down rhythmically.
The shit. What the shit?
And at point 2, you feel yourselves get lost and thrown back, and almost like you're walking in circles, almost as if you're trapped.
Oh.
Yeah. And this is not an opening?
Wait, I can't see anything, I guess.
Oh, I gotta move the two of you over. My bad.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm just gonna keep my hands on the walls. Magic. And what about here? Oh, are these all openings? Do I see opening, or are these corners?
These are all like essentially, these are all corridors. You keep running up and down them, and they just keep becoming hallways and corridors, hallways, corridors, hallways, corridors. It feels endless.
And we,
Should we split up?
It's
yeah,
I'd say it feels like it's probably been like a half hour until you decide to say you want to split up.
Oh shit. Will we find each other if we do?
Hopefully?
Yeah, fucking hopefully.
All right, Ed, you have my bagpipes. If you get in trouble, just play them real loud. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if you can play them good.
I could yell real loud, but yeah, I'll try that too.
I'm gonna go this way.
Okay.
Yum.
Alright, is
This
there
is
anything to reveal here?
All right, same as before. You just keep losing your very way until eventually, Ed, you feel yourself on a path. A path seems great.
Hey, yo, I think I found something.
would I be able to hear that?
Oh yeah, you would hear it.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn back. Alright, I'm coming.
General direction of where I am.
Eventually, you do come across Aaron, who's just kind of standing.
Come on, Aaron, let's go.
There are more turns and trails. See, it's really hard when it says like, "Oh yeah, it's like a moving thing," when it's just a flat image.
Eh.
Eventually, you three reunite. You run down a hallway, and you find a door.
I opened the door.
You open the door. Oop, that's the wrong one. That's gonna consume the void.
Well, shit. Is this just the fucking church?
As you make your way down the hall, yes, it does seem that this is just the church where you
Alright.
were at before.
Aaron, can you tell me what the hell y'all were doing in here?
Aaron?
Aaron, you're muted if you're here.
Aaron!
Oh, I've been talking. Listen.
Oh, you have been talking.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
I gotta do. I can't do Rita's voice.
Me?
I can't do
Hi.
Rita's voice,
Just
so I'm turning back into myself
Alright, yeah.
and putting my jacket and shoes back on.
Okay.
Yeah, we entered the trial because so I could get a book and so Bruce could get his book translated and some other stuff because they wouldn't answer any questions unless we did the trial.
What does it mean? So did we lose because we're still here, or what?
I think we won because we came back. I don't know. We gotta go talk to the man with the glowing eyes.
Yeah, let's go talk to them. I guess they're still trying to figure their shit out, but can we go back into them stairs and? Cause that shit freaked me fuck out. I don't want to do that again.
You know, I don't know.
All right, well, let's ask.
Yeah.
You make your way through, and for Ed and Rita, I will redescribe the site. You just see a guy had hair in my mouth. Ill.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I heard it. He was like.
Yeah, I got it. You find 6 dwarves sitting, reading many a tome. In the corner closest to the door, you find a duergar just kind of sitting there, not saying much, just looking at you as you walk in. And towards the front, you see another dwarvish individual, long orange beard with short orange hair, nice little pair of spectacles, and he goes, "Oh, welcome back."
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
I just kind of went and joined my friends. I don't know who you are.
And I don't know you, but I
Well,
smell the trial on you. You're doing the trial.
yeah,
Doing? I thought
yeah.
we were done.
Did we? Yeah,
No.
we made it back. Yeah. All right. Okay.
No, no,
I really.
no.
I.
You'll know when you're done.
Oh.
Well,
Sure.
that was a good game of Minesweeper for the first part.
Oh, thank you. Wait, what? What's Minesweeper?
Well,
Okay.
that's
Well.
the game that
Wait. Wait.
you
Wait.
had
Wait.
us
Wait.
play.
So we just got back here. How do we get back in?
Just
Mhm.
where we
Get
came
it
out,
out.
probably, I guess.
Just the
It's,
same
it's
way.
your trial, not mine.
Yeah. I guess we can go back to the number board game and hit the button, or we can go
No, I
back to
mean
them
we could
stairs.
let's go back to to the stairs. I don't want to. Well, we could do Minesweeper again if you wanted. You weren't there the first
Is
time.
it gonna reset, or do we just walk across it and?
No, let's go see.
All right. Well, let's
The
fucking do
board
that shit.
resets. No.
I mean, because
Please, no.
otherwise, I don't know that we can get back out of the staircase. There weren't no gym.
As you make your way back to the Minesweeper room and make your way across and step on the button, it does not reset, and the 3 of you are all brought back downstairs.
Okay.
And
Whew.
where did they go? And how come
Yeah.
we got out, but that wasn't right?
I have no fucking clue. Maybe we gotta find something special because he said we know. So maybe there's a treasure chest or a big crown or something. All right. Well, we know where we were supposed to go, so let's just head back there. Or hold on, there's a door over here. I mean, fucking. What do we think they found?
We don't know yet.
Probably
You think?
something really good.
Do we want to do a little split party action, and Dylan takes Group A and I take Group B?
Yeah, I feel like we got it at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Group B will be Gabriel, Bruce, Marcus, Grandma. So who's taking Group B? Is that me?
Let me get the thing up. I didn't have it up this whole time.
Oh my God!
Hey man, you were running the show, so I didn't want to hold on.
I will tweeze your eyelashes.
No.
Not
He
He's
says,
gonna
Okay.
give us
"Cause
40
Okay.
lashes.
Gabriel, Bruce, Marcus, Grandma, you go with Dylan. I'll deal with Marcus, Rita, and Lane until the party reunites.
I go with both.
By that, do you mean
Marcus is going with both,
by
and
that,
Bruce
do you
doesn't
Oh,
mean
my bad.
exist.
I
I
think
thought I said
Rita
Bruce.
and Aaron?
I think
Yeah, my
Aaron,
bad.
Rita, and
Oh yeah, also
Ed should
Lane.
go to
Oh yeah, guys,
Hutchins
Lane.
because they're
back.
smaller.
All right, I'm gonna.
Lane's back.
I'm
Who the
moving
hell
out.
is Lane? I only know
Alright,
an
let's go.
Lane.
Oh, climber.
High five.
Oh god. Alright, give me a second. I gotta find this fucking thing.
Yo, Matt, I swear I thought the lettering earlier said Lennon.
I'm the one that put the letters down.
No, then you were the one that projected Lennon's return.
Every campaign that I've been in, Lennon better be there.
Lennon Radio?
Fucking
He's gonna
every
get
campaign.
reckoned.
Did Lennon get reckoned?
Alright, where did he leave you guys? You guys.
We just did the orbs.
You just did the orbs. Got you. Okay. Alrighty. Yes. So as you guys walk through those double doors and come into this room, the hallways stretch out to your left and your right.
Oh, what do we see down the halls?
They
Corners.
turn. You see corners. They turn. And they continue on this in way. Just got like a little accoutrement in the corner there, whatever the fuck you want to call that.
What is it?
Huh? Oh no, it's nothing.
Oh, it's just
important.
decoration.
Yeah, it's just decorated. Yeah. Unless, wait a second.
I'll give it a push.
Important? Let me see if it's something important.
Give it a little push.
Give me one sec.
Don't push it before the DM even knows what it is.
I'm pushing it.
What? What? Oh, you're pushing that?
Yeah.
It almost kind of looks like a stone propeller. And actually, no, that would be incorrect description for it. It looks like a stone, almost like a kind of like the big turny thing on a vault door.
Oh.
You give it a push, nothing happens. It stays in place. Yeah, it
Onward.
seems to be carved there in stone. And then it goes down this way. There, side.
Just to make sure, I want to see if this connects.
Oh yeah, it does. 100%.
Okay.
Another little.
It's the same thing on the other side.
Yep.
Vault thing.
And there's a pair of double doors.
All right. I'll go through the middle of the two doors, Western saloon style.
Very, very well. Let me open this area to you and check exactly what is here. Okay, that is that number. Ah, okay. Very well. You walk into this room, and you notice that there are a series of panels on the ground there are 4 central panels, and then there are, we'll just call them, even though they're not in the corner panels, there are 4 corner panels. They seem to be slightly elevated from the ground, if only by several inches.
I get anything from see invisibility.
From see invisibility? No, you do not see anything in this room.
That spell is worthless.
I mean, it's worthless now until you fight something that's actually invisible.
Ooh, Aaron. But
Oh yeah, I saw that. SOS. Okay. Do all of you proceed into the room?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll scooch in.
Okay. Very well. Just have Marcus walk in there. As you walk in, the door seals behind you, as
Oh,
if by
shit.
magic.
SOS right back.
Oh dear.
Other than those raised floor tiles, there's nothing in this room at all, except for another door, but that also seems to be closed.
There's 2 doors.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's right. I didn't see that one because of the name tags. That's correct. There is another door there. They all seem to be closed right now.
Yeah, can I check if it's locked, the door?
Sure. You try to the knob does seem to turn. However, the door will not budge.
Are these are like tiles? Can Grandma try to step on it and see if it moves?
Yes. Okay. As Grandma walks over and
Oh no.
steps on that tile, the room begins to tilt down towards the bottom left corner.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
I'll step on the opposite tile, see if it tilts back.
Yes, it starts to correct itself and begin tilting in the other direction.
Okay, I try
So
to
when you get
stop
off-
where it's in the middle ground.
It's sort of in the middle. It's still a
A
little
little
bit tilted.
crooked.
Yeah.
So it doesn't like automatically correct itself. It'll just stick wherever you.
If you leave it, yeah, if you step off and you leave it, it appears to stay in the
And
position
Grandma
that you
tries
left it.
stepping on this tile.
Okay, when you step on that one, it begins to tilt towards the left-hand corner. You feel yourself getting dragged towards that corner.
Sorry,
Looking
I'm just
at the floor, is there like a marble in a track or something?
A marble in a track. No, you do not see a marble in a track.
All right.
What
I
the-
kind of stand over by the door until
what
you
the
level it
fuck?
out.
You stand over by the door. It's still tilted in the direction of the plate that Grandma had pressed upon.
Very
Grandma
bad.
try to.
All right, that begins to start to take it over to the right. Sort of tilt. Actually, yeah, that starts tilting it towards the right-hand corner and starts corrects it a little bit.
What's up with this door?
That door, the knob turns. However, the door remains shut. You cannot get it to
How
budge.
different was the rotation from this panel to this panel? Like, because they seem to do the same thing as of your current description.
Is this one like leaning towards a corner and this one's the actual side?
Yes, the ones on the sides. Hold on, let me check this. Okay, so let me get a little dippity doop here real quick. I should have described that better. My bad. This one goes that way, and this one, which did you guys stand on this one next to Grandma?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that one goes that direction. And these ones thus far have gone like so. There you go.
And just a quick like jump on each panel just to tick off all the directions to make sure they all go which way.
Yeah, you would be able to easily confirm that. Oh, Jesus
That
Christ!
one does a square.
That one should not have done that. Sorry. That one goes a boop and a boop. 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 This one goes a down. And that one goes that way.
And is there any writing on the walls?
There are no writing on the walls. There is that like pattern that you see on the floor, but No writing on the walls.
Why do we just rotate the room until it does something?
Yeah, my guess is maybe it has to do with the last room that had the vault door. Do we just like spin it in a circle, maybe? To open?
There might be like a if we keep tilting it somewhere, then maybe there's something hidden.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Just stand on this button.
Okay, it begins tilting until it gets to about a 45-degree angle, and the rest of you feel yourselves pulled in the direction of this wall. It's kind of like one of those. It's not necessarily a save because you're not gonna fall, but like it's definitely like it's pulling you towards the wall.
You mean gravity? The room has tilted to a 45-degree angle, so gravity is still
The
down.
The floor, yes, the floor is tilted to that 45
We're
degree
on a
angle.
45-degree slope now.
Just like
Yes.
walking up a hill.
Yep, pretty much. You
Is
do
there
feel
anything?
like kind of that sliding, I guess, would be more accurate.
So it's just the floor? Does it like reveal like? So would this kind of like be up at the ceiling now, or how does it?
That would be it would be covering those double doors over by Marcus.
Okay,
Hold on, give me a second.
that's what I assumed. Huh?
Okay. Have a good night.
Okay, maybe there's something
Sorry.
above or below these doors then.
That's what I was thinking.
Top and bottom door.
Uh, Grandma's gonna step on this one here and try to take it all the way.
All right. It
Bring it all the
begins
way back.
going
All the way.
all the way back until it reaches a 45-degree angle again. The door on that side now you could fully see it. It's no longer obscured by the floor.
Is there anything below it?
No.
Okay.
Fuck. All right. Well, what about?
Let's tilt it this
Hold
way.
on.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
bottom or top doors.
Yeah.
Hold up. Which ones have you stepped on thus far?
We brought
you
it
stepped
all
on
the way
all of them.
this way,
This
and then we
one.
brought it back all the way this way, and it was like
Okay.
ever so slightly skewed in between these two directions.
Okay. All right. So you're going on that one. So that one, begins to tilt it in a 45-degree angle, thus hiding the door over by Bruce and Grandma, and obviously revealing I'd say about like a foot below the bottom of the door frame. No, it'd probably be more than that. It'd be a couple of feet below the door frame, but there's very much something under it, but not like in the sense that you're thinking. It's like it's on something that's tilting it.
Now, is it like slightly, like, is the room slightly diagonally tilted because we combined these two components? Like, is it more tilted this way?
Yes. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Again, it's the whole problem of flat. So yeah, if you tilted it all the way that way, and then tilted it, yes, it would be slightly crooked.
Okay, so if I stand here, that will slowly correct it.
Yes, and that would bring it to where it would be a direct 45 with the door instead of the top door, instead of it being on a crooked angle. Yes, yeah.
Can I try to open the door with it like this?
You attempt to open the door, it still does not budge.
What if I try to pull?
Like pull the door towards you?
Yeah, it might be a pull door, not a push.
Oh, right. No, that does not work either.
Should I be standing somewhere to help?
We don't know what the fuck's happening, so
I'm not sure how to start this.
Fuck. I'm afraid to step on this place. Should I step here?
You can if you'd like. I think.
I'll bring it back to what it was before I stepped on this one.
Okay. I step on the plate.
Very well, it begins to kind of give you that cockeyed 45 between that left wall and the top wall.
You're gonna try to each take one and try to like almost rotate the room so it's like opening maybe almost like those vault doors.
Yeah, we're gonna try and rotate it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll take turns.
Yeah, we'll
In
try
a
it. We'll try and
go
like get
clockwise?
a like good like round up
Yeah,
and down in the
clockwise.
corners sort of going.
Okay, so Marcus did his, and then I imagine then you're gonna do Bruce, then
Yeah.
then Gabriel, then Grandma. All right. When you do it that way, um, by the time it gets down to Grandma, you hear a resounding click in the bottom of the floor.
Is that a good sound?
It
Does
does
it
not sound.
stop?
It stops in the sense of it is no longer what's the words? It's not tilting on a 45 degree. It ends up leveling itself out.
Okay.
Oh.
What if we try to open a door now?
That one opens.
Okay. Try that one.
What about this one?
That one does not.
Right?
Maybe if we rotate it the other
Other
direction, then
Can we just reveal what's in it?
Yeah, let's open
Yeah,
that
sure.
door first.
I got you.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Fuck.
So close.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're so close yet so far away. As you begin heading down this this long hallway with a line on the floor. You see lines on the floor. I'm just going to
Down
assume. Oh, that way. There's Wait, does it actually turn that way? Hold on, I need to move real quick. Oh yeah, it does go that way. Sorry. Yes, it does also go this way.
There's so many buttons.
Oh no.
Grandma, you can see there, and you can see there.
We're so
Gabriel,
close.
this is revealed to you, and you see a door down the hallway on your left.
I'll open that door.
Very well, you open the door.
What's Grandma seeing?
You
I'll
find
follow
another door.
Gabriel.
Grandma, you
I'll follow
see
Grandma.
that.
I'll open
More
the next door.
corners.
More corners, yes. In
Alright.
fact, you do see more corners. I believe at this point you would hear someone probably at the end of the hallway.
Oh no.
You'd hear like other people walking around you. Oh, dead end. Bum 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 bum.
God
beep.
damn it.
Oh my God, Bruce, you found Rita. This is wild. Oh my God. Gabriel, hold on. Let me look at that. Oh, is there a wall? Hold on.
No?
He's saying that there's a wall and that he wouldn't see Rita. Is
Oh.
she by a wall? I guess there's a wall. All right. Yeah, we'll say that there's a wall there. That's
There's no wall there.
Wait,
on,
maybe
wait.
is there a wall where exactly where read it? Oh no, I don't see a wall.
Oh my God, there's a wall.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
No!
I think Anthony's the one that drew the fucking the red line. Yeah, I'll
Oh, I
move it
was.
down there. Oh, that was you. Sorry.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah, so let me look at that. Let me look at that room real quick. That is that number. Okay.
Alright, we'll make our way back to these guys.
Okay. Gabriel. This large room is revealed to you with a button in the center. You see a sort of purple glowing magical shield around it.
Whoa. Is this like similar to Lehman's tiny hut?
Not quite. It's more like a dome. Like I don't know. You could see into
Lehman's
it.
tiny hut is a dome.
Okay, so then yes. Yeah,
If I
you see
try to
this,
press on it, is like a force field. Like I can't go through it.
You try to walk through it.
Yeah. First, I try to put my hand up to it and like press on it.
Oh yeah, your hand goes right through.
Oh, okay. So if I step into it,
Yep, you step in and you don't feel anything strange or different.
Hey guys, there's something in here.
I'll go in.
Oh, step on the button, I guess.
Can I be in the bubble when he steps on it?
Sure. Yeah, I guess position yourselves however you would want to be.
We'll stay outside.
Okay. Marcus, where are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be
Okay.
right here. Yeah.
Alrighty. When you step on the button, um, y- um,
We go to
you
plaid.
no, you don't go to plaid. You hear a resounding as you like press it in, and the force field begins to glow. The bubble begins to glow significantly brighter. Bruce, you're on like the edge of it. You kind of feel as if you can't get out of it now. Where previously you were able to walk out of it, you're just kind of like stuck inside of it now.
Oh shit.
And
No.
with you having pressed that button, nothing else other than that seems to happen.
I step off the button.
You step off the button, it still stays pressed in.
Can you get out?
Can we hear them?
You can in fact hear them, yes.
Yeah, let's try and get out. Try and like press up against the wall, like try to force ourselves through.
Wait.
You're pressing up against it, and you cannot. Oh, hello.
Oh shit! Now what the hell's
Uh-oh.
going on here?
We're
Uh,
stuck in a
I
bubble.
think they're stuck in a bubble.
You're stuck in a bubble. I'm just gonna punch the
We're stuck
fucking
in a
thing.
bubble.
We made it back to the temple, and they said that we didn't win.
That's
Hmm.
some bullshit.
I think
Wait,
we
so
won.
so if you what does that button in there do?
It
It-
made the bubble solid.
Yeah.
Ah shit! And how'd you get in?
It
Oh, you
was
just
not
walked
solid
into.
before I stepped on it.
What do you
Wait,
do?
why don't you guys go do the circle
the other
puzzle
door.
again and open the other door and then try to do it on that side?
Yeah, make it go the other way.
Rotate it.
You
Wait, what?
noticed Gabriel and Bruce, you guys would notice now that you're in this and it's like sort of pulsing and it's a much brighter color, this bubble. You see a little compartment near the button. It's kind of like built into it, and inside of it you see a glowing purple rock.
Well, I take out the rock.
You attempt to take out the rock. It does not seem to be able to be removed. It almost seems like it's powering this. But you can't just take it out.
I shoot the
It won't
rock.
budge. You shoot the rock. Very well.
Bang!
You know what? Okay. You shoot it, and the bullet bounces off of it and begins bouncing around the inside of the dome.
Oh
Oh
shit.
god!
Oh no!
Thankfully,
Uh,
I don't believe that's enough to hit either of your ACs, so it simply just bounces around several more times until it finds purchase in the ground.
All right, let me get my fireball out.
Oh god, no, no. Hey, Marcus, can you dispel this?
oh yeah, for sure. Totally
Okay.
forgot I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Roll for
powered by
it.
it's
Yeah.
powered by something. I don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah, roll that wisdom again like you did last time.
As you wish.
Hey, should we? Maybe we could figure something out if we go
Hold
the
on.
other way.
If it's a 6th level spell, we're good.
What level are you casting that? You would cast it at base level, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they don't have anything higher than third.
I mean, there's no. If you're having to roll, there's no reason to cast higher. Plus, we can't. Anyways.
Hey, let's go back up here.
I
I'm
was
gonna
just
walk.
gonna say, Grandma can lead everyone back to the room who wants to come with her.
Wait, what's this room over here? We went the
Uh,
other way, or we found
I
the
te-
the hidden walls.
I tell Grandma before she leaves, I want to tell her if doing it backwards doesn't work, then do a circle with using the middle ones.
That's a good idea. Basically, the tiles rotate the room, and if we rotated it clockwise and it opened this door here, I think if we do it counterclockwise, we can open the other door.
Wait, what other door? Oh! When I walk in, I'll see the.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's other shit. How many people you need for that?
Did the barrier go away?
It did. Sorry, it did not.
Just 4 people. This should be enough.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I think what would it be then? It would be counterclockwise, right? So just
Yeah.
going this. Going. Yeah. You step here. Each one take a corner.
Looking along the ground, is there like a little gap in between the ground and the bubble?
No, the dome like perfectly like seals
Oh,
to the
damn. I wanted to like stick my fingers under it and try to lift it.
floor.
Like a big fishbowl.
When you guys step on those in that correct order, you hear a resounding ka-chunk, and you believe that this next door may be available to you, and
Gotta
the
be a
floor
ka-chunk.
evens itself out.
Granny's opening the door.
Very well.
No fucking place.
That direction is revealed to you. All right. So with you guys in the Buble,
The Michael Bublé.
the Michael Bublé, there is Le Gem. Dispel magic did not work.
Bruce, try to help me pull this gem out. Actually, no,
Yeah.
I'll help you pull the gem out because I'm not too strong.
I think you might want to try it.
Okay. I got a -1.
I got a -2.
Okay, I'll
Alright.
try it. You just assist
If-
me.
Yeah, if you're
Those
helping,
numbers
you can
mean
roll that
nothing
advantage.
in your real life, by the way. It's just like I got a -1, I got a -2. What does that mean?
Well, I'm super weak.
I can lift -1 pounds.
Athletics. Can I roll athletics?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll cast guidance on myself.
Aha.
14. Let's fucking go.
All right, and you get to roll the d4.
It added. That's what it was. 14.
That's what the
Oh.
2 is.
Oh, okay. Not quite. You felt it like begin to give, but it's in there pretty good.
Let's keep trying.
Okay. This time you do in fact manage to pull it out. Basically, Gabriel's like tugging it, and then Bruce, you're tugging him, and then you both just go flying back and hit the floor. The bubble dissipates, and
Hell yeah.
you have this little gem in your hand, which when you go to like look at it, it just crumbles to dust.
Wow.
Shit, I wanted that.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to keep it. Keep the dust though.
Sorry.
Well, I guess
alright,
we'll
you
go and try to
guys-
meet back up with everyone else.
Well, we
Chase
probably are
after them.
locked in here now.
Nope, the door's open.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You guys
Uh,
walk down this way.
Is this door gonna lead?
You see before you 3 gates that are pretty much locked into place.
Can we see through the gate?
You can see through the gate, and Ed, Rita, and Aaron will all recognize this as like the room with the 6 levers in it.
Yeah, we avoided that room, but I guess we don't need to. We already saw it, so it don't lead nowhere else.
Did you do anything in it?
Nope.
Yeah, we might need to
Alright.
solve it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just to get to this side of it, which you already got to.
Yeah, but we
Right.
need the treasure. The guy sent you back down.
Oh, do we think we gotta get treasure?
We
from
might.
it? 'Cause
I
some
think we
of
just
the-
need to solve all the puzzles.
I
some
mean,
of
if it's
these-
treasure, surely the treasure's on the other side of those lasers I got cut by.
Yeah, I don't know. Cause
No, I
they-
went
all
around those
they-
lasers. It wasn't.
all that.
Yeah,
was
those
motion
just went
was-
back to the orb room.
But they just
What
left,
orb room?
Like, doors
There's an orb
open.
room over there.
Ed, can I come back on your shoulder?
Yeah. Do we
Okay.
think there's like we got to do all of them, or is there a final room that has all the shit?
You know,
Well, there's this
I
big
think I
middle room
know
with the
what
vaults.
the trial is. I think we just go to him and say, "Fuck your trial," because this is dumb.
No, that don't sound right. I mean, it's the whole
Well-
knowledge thing.
I mean-
I've never heard this before.
I mean,
Here, can
what
I
if the
show Ed
knowledge is
the-
to say that this is bullshit?
Are these doors open now?
Yes, they are in fact open.
Can I show Ed the vault door thing and ask him to try to turn it?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll cast guidance on Ed.
I'll pop my froster in. And fuck it.
Because this is the middle of the whole thing, so I'm guessing there's something in the middle here.
Oh, so this is the vault,
Maybe?
or is this like a door that has?
It just It looks like one of those like little like gun safe vault doors almost, but not quite so little. It's like people sized. It definitely does look like it's just carved out of stone though. It doesn't necessarily look like it's something that's gonna move. They tried pulling it earlier and it
All
didn't.
right. I mean, you want me to try and twist it?
Yeah, I mean, try.
All right, I'll fucking try. Just a strength check.
Yeah, sure.
All right, it'll be +2.
And add a d4.
Oh, I had guidance. It didn't. It didn't. All right, let's roll a d4 and add 2 to this. All right, that's just a 16.
Yeah, you're tugging on this thing and it's not moving, and
Damn.
you're looking at it. It really doesn't look like it's one of those things that's supposed to move.
Yeah, I don't think we're. Maybe we do gotta solve some puzzles to get it.
Is there like a
Okay.
hidden door in this wall? Like in the walls around this cube?
Not that you can tell.
Yeah, it'd just be instinctively because of that room with all the hidden walls. All right. Well, I want to go back and see what more.
How did you get
shit
to the
there is.
lever room the first time?
The lever room. It's like around with all this room with the wind-in shit and the hidden walls here. It's just like it leads to a long hallway. I found the stairs where we got back to the church, so if we want to say it's bullshit, that's where you want to go. And then, yeah, then we saw a room with a big magnet, so you gotta put away all your metal shit. And then there's that room. It was with the button from somewhere around the beginning.
Yeah, back at the beginning, get you there, or we can go over to this maze over here. There's a button that takes you back to the magnet room.
Yeah,
I'd rather avoid a magnet room, so I think I'll go to that button that you first talked about.
All right.
Well, then we gotta get all the way back to the start then.
Let's go over here. Let's go past. So, just gonna walk through this wall.
Well, I'm going through here. I'll pick up the bullet I left behind because I forgot about it.
The trap would have reset.
Oh, damn. Well, I'll go back.
You can attempt it.
No, because I'll get paralyzed because there's no way to avoid it.
I mean, you just gotta make the jumpies.
Well, no, the bullet's down in the pit. I wanted to reach in and grab it.
I don't know if that's one of the walls he said that you could just walk through.
I did say it was one of the ones.
Okay.
I guess
there are walls that you can walk through, and also walls that you can't walk through. It's a very fun maze in the sense that.
Shit. All right. Well.
Wait, does see invisibility let me see through this? See the walls that aren't there?
They're visible and they shouldn't be. So
yeah, they're visible. Yeah, so no.
What about the invisible walls?
I don't think there are invisible walls. There was one.
There was one.
Yeah.
If I check this one?
That one?
Well, I'll be darned. It's invisible.
But is it an invisible wall or is it a wall made of force?
I think it would be
a wall made of the disintegrate spell. If you go through it, you don't want to know what happens.
Oh no.
See invisibility fucking sucks.
You just gotta use it the way it's meant to be used.
I mean, nothing's invisible. It's either made of force or it's like an illusion.
Yep, like Monk's Empty Body, or the spell Invisibility, or the spell Greater Invisibility. It's just not meant for puzzles like this.
All right. Well, this is.
Well, how do you know it's not what it's? Never mind.
Fucking stairs. So maybe we just do gotta complete all the fucking puzzles.
Let's just
There's
do the
bound
lever
to be
thing.
some buttons you guys haven't tried.
Yeah, we can go back and press this button over here. We walk through here.
The fuck?
I think this one was this one was invisible.
Yeah, you just kind of watch Gabriel as that just starts like walking through these walls that.
Yeah, well, this one takes you to the magnet.
You know, I'm a dumbass, but this is like being back with the stone giants.
We have not used that button.
We want to go in?
Fuck it, I'm in.
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
All right. When you guys hop on that one, yep, you pop back in over here. However,
Alright. Is this solid?
No, there's no bubble.
yeah,
There's
the
no more
bubble
bubble.
has dissipated. The
Alright.
crystal powering it was
Well,
pulled out.
back we go.
You just yoop. Whoop. Oh my god.
Zoop. Okay. Alright, well that's that.
I don't feel like walking.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go back over here.
Question: what kind of armor are you wearing?
Studded leather.
Okay, you're fine.
So Alright, we got other buttons here. I don't know what they do.
Those on the wall don't seem to be doing anything when you
What
press
about
them.
when I press them? Oh, interesting. Fucking weird.
What are Marcus and Bruce doing? They're just kind of standing.
Fuck.
they've just been chilling in the clockwork room for a bit now.
Our brains hurt.
Honestly, like after hearing about the magnets, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna get fucked.
Alright, I think the last thing we gotta do is this here
Bruce, wait for me.
lever room.
I'm gonna look.
Grandma's gonna flip this lever.
Bruce.
Okay, you flip the one lever and nothing
Marcus.
happens.
Okay.
Flip
Just
this
gotta
lever.
Flip this lever.
Okay, yeah, you
Okay,
flip that one.
as you start flipping all the levers one after another, nothing seems to be happening.
What the fuck?
Well, let's just flip the levers into different combinations randomly until like something happens.
Okay. If that is what you wish to do. You do that. You flip all the levers.
Pull
Look-
the lever, Ed. Wrong lever.
Burn some of them on, turn some of them off.
Oh look, there's
I
six
mean, we can't. I
factorial
feel like this
ways.
isn't. We can't just brute force this.
I mean, there's only 32 combinations.
Oh, all right. Let's try all 32 then.
Well, when you
Love
put it
that.
that way.
When you put
Very
it
much
that
just
way.
goes, well, you know what? Let's just do it.
Only 32? I mean, shit.
I mean, that won't take long if it's just flipping levers.
I mean, yeah, you know, you got like 4 of you, and then there's like 6 levers.
Yeah. So
5 if Rita comes over.
You do off, 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 off. Then you do off, 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 on. Then you do off, 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 on, off.
Yeah, let's
Well, I
just
reckon if
quickly
they're just
go
gonna
through
do them
all
all.
32.
We're gonna go through them in binary order.
Jesus Christ.
is it
I'm
just
sure this-
one? Like any combination that we're messing with doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything.
Okay.
This is exactly what they planned for this puzzle.
What if like one of us flipped 2? I mean, it seems like there's like enough space in between.
I mean,
You know what I mean? Like, or
yeah, maybe it ain't like the order that it already is in, or we got to do something.
Maybe we all flip them at the same time or something.
yeah,
I don't know.
like a flushing a toilet, right?
Yeah, let's just
Yeah, let's try
What if
that.
we
Like flushing a toilet.
What if we set them all to one side, right, and then pull it the other way all at once?
Yeah, let's
Oh,
try
yeah.
that.
Yeah, sure.
So you want to do a coordinated toilet flush. That's what I'm hearing.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, we want to blow up the school like in Ned's is Classified when they all flush the toilets at the same time.
Yes.
Okay. So one of you will have to flip. Actually, I think 2 of
Bruce
you will
could
have to
mage
flip?
hand one of the levers.
2 of us will have to flip 2 at once.
Yeah, I could easily do that.
All right.
I could probably flip 3.
All right.
You're pushing it with 3, but you could definitely do 2.
Lie down in my legs.
Cast enlarge on on Ed, so he can do 3.
It's not necessary.
Do you actually cast enlarge on him?
No, please do not.
No.
I can
Good.
barely fit in this room.
Yeah, it's a very tight room. So, I guess everyone make me either a straight dexterity or a sleight of hand check. This will be a group check to see if you all manage to do it all at once.
Wow.
Guidance
yeah,
myself.
-1 on
Ah.
That's a save, Grandma.
Oh. I'm sorry. You said
Very
dex-
good.
Oh.
Dexterity check or a sleight of hand.
Let's see. Is it the same thing for me?
Oh, that should not have been an advantage.
It is absolutely the same for me.
Ah.
12,
Oh, grandma.
10,
Oh, I didn't have guidance, so it'll be a 6.
Okay.
Why does guidance add Dan?
I will say with the general successes of Gabriel and Rita, kind of doing that carry there almost.
We are gods.
You are able to get all the levers to move at once, and you just kind of watch as all 3 of the gates at once just go up into the wall, into the ceiling.
What the fuck?
But we don't get no. See, that's what I'm saying. We this is just to
Let's
get.
just
different
go
parts of
talk to
stack.
the monk guy and tell him this is bullshit, because that's the real lesson.
Let me go punch a button that's on this wall.
All right. The button on the wall does not do anything when you punch it.
Okay.
What if we punch them both at the same time?
Yeah, let's do it.
Punch.
Nothing happens.
Did you guys finish the lever bit?
Yes.
They got it open.
We flushed it.
Flushed the
Flushed
toilet. So I guess
Yeah, we
Bruce
did.
and Marcus would be able to come through.
Yes, Bruce and Marcus are able to move freely through now.
My God.
All right.
Did you
Well,
did you re-hide areas?
No.
have we not seen everything?
It looks like everything. I cannot see where any more hallways would be.
Unless there's
Really
hidden
quick.
walls.
I may have missed it, but did turning these do anything, or were they able to be turned?
No.
They were not able to be.
They were
turned.
statues.
Oh, okay.
So you all make your way back up.
Yeah, I guess.
Are you
Yeah.
going through that staircase?
Yep. No,
Oh,
I'm
no?
going through the chess room. I'm going through I'm going back to the original button and going back through Minesweeper.
Okay.
We're gonna tell anybody who is thinking of going that way. She's gonna go, no, don't go that way. It seems like a puzzle, and we were in there for a while, and it's a maze. It's a trickery maze. Don't do it.
MC Escher painting.
What buttons haven't they tried?
They've tried all of them.
Yeah, we've
Have
done
they?
every
Yeah,
every.
Every button in here at least.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back through this button and then go
Even,
back through this
uh,
button.
Even
That's
this?
something. Yes, they've done that button. That was Ed and Ed, Rita, and Aaron. I know where that button goes. I mean, we can say easy enough. You go from this down button right here, which Ed, Rita, and Aaron would know would take you back over to this side room, which then you would be able to go back up and then go back to the main button to go back through Minesweeper. And to save time and everything, we'll just say you all do that.
Whee!
So you're all back in the Minesweeper room.
We just go back to when we were playing Minesweeper.
It was simpler back then.
Yep.
It was a simpler life.
The good old days.
All right, let's go talk to this monk.
So did we win?
You know, I'm still convinced it was because some of our friends were still trapped in their head. I know you told me I was wrong about that, but
Well,
Also, you would know that even stepping on the ones you marked as X's, nothing happens. The room's been deactivated.
okay.
Like the rotating room, I'll also do the double door saloon style entrance. Just walk through the middle.
as soon as I'm inside this room, I just yell out, "Did we win now?"
No.
You know, I think we did, because we did all your puzzles. And
No.
I realized that the real solution is just to not do any of them, because we did everything, and I learned my lesson that was dumb.
No. Are you ready for the real lesson? You need to watch your step as the floor underneath where you're standing, Gabriel, opens.
I mean,
You've
that does
solved
kind of
all
look
the
like a trap
puzzles.
door.
Now the end of your trial is near. It is a giant staircase.
Oh my God.
Well, this lines up with
Here?
the thing down below.
Oh shit! Because this
Yes.
is the center of the thing where we couldn't get in there.
As
That
above,
whole
so
thing.
below.
As above, so below.
Well, let's go down these
Okay.
stairs, because fucking hell.
I'm fucking loving this.
All right, make your way down the stairs. Well, I'm moving you back here so that way. Da-na-na, na. Look, it's a
Better not miss our
staircase.
train.
Do. You
You
know what?
So we
I'm
did all
done.
this.
I'm just jumping down from this
We
point.
did all this in an hour 15.
Yes.
Respect.
Train noises.
I jumped down the last two sides, not wanting to walk down any more stairs.
All right, you jump down, and you find yourselves in a room with a staircase. Wow.
Hey, it's old Rita.
That was new, Rita.
Saloon style, open the door again.
I'm gonna be Ed going into this room.
So you're gonna make yourself look like Ed.
Oh wait, how much taller than me is Ed? Ed, how tall are you?
7. I think I'm 7'9".
Yeah, I'm not doing that because my clothes will rip.
Just Hulk out.
7. Yeah, don't do that.
All right.
Marcus. I'm Marcus.
As you enter this room, it is very dark and it is very dusty. And as you begin to look around, you hear the sounds of things making cracking sounds. And what sounds like breaking glass surrounding you throughout the entirety of the room. And it sounds like from all around you, in every which corner, there are things moving, making their way towards you. As you hear that same voice from upstairs go, we're at the penultimate, the climax of your trial. How do you fare against the arcane minds of the Mind Forged?
You know, I'm starting to think with this noise that maybe they're the guys what had burrowed through that big room.
I'm drawing both my revolvers.
I should have just asked like a regular dwarf to just translate this book for me. This is
Give me the bagpipes.
Yeah. Yeah. Take the fucking bagpipes.
All right,
Roll
I'm
the
going in.
Time.
My instrument of battle is the bagpipes right now.
Ooh.
We're initiativing. Do I have the vigilant thingy
Yes, you do.
on me? I do. Okay.
I didn't say I got it to myself. Damn it.
Okay, we're not gonna take that one.
Well,
We are
you could
taking
still
it.
do worse. But you did better.
Yeah, that's about right. I was
But
getting
you
high
doubled your
initiatives.
roll.
I was getting high initiatives for too long.
Me and the co-DM are discussing something real quick.
This music is a banger.
I will say, due to the time, we will end combat. We'll end tonight's session here,
Yeah, it's a good place to do it.
and I will say, for a sneak peek of what's to come, Gabriel, you see something walking as you see a red glow from a button on the floor. You see a creature.
Cool.
Oh god.
Fuck is that thing?
That's some sort of construct.
Start to make its way towards you as the sound of breaking glass comes from it.
Why is it
And-
wearing a Cardinals hat?
And
Oh, no.
that will be it for tonight because we didn't have a break.
Cool.
I will say, from all the puzzling mayhem, everyone gets Dylan. What do you think?
What's the angle?
Do we
Let me
level up from
consult it.
Minesweeper?
No, you don't level up from Minesweeper.
Damn it.
I'll say you all get an additional. Let's think. Let me think. 200 experience.
200. We'll take it. We will
200.
take those.
Yep.
Change that 4 to a 6.
Alright.
Alright.
And next session we will have combat,
And I could duel wield my revolvers. Pew pew pew.
and we will see what goes from there. I hope you all know you've also been using resources, mind you.
Yeah, I have
So make sure.
no third level
Yeah,
slots
I'm glad to be
anymore.
a fighter.
So mark off any spell slots and anything you've used throughout the entirety of this.
Marcus should have zero
Yeah,
third
use my enlarge,
levels.
reduce, and my knock,
I already marked
and
it down.
I use performance of creation, and I use my glamour weave. That is what's gonna ruin this for us. I used the glamour weave on the performance.
I've
And
still
I
got all
shot
3
one
yo-yos.
bullet. And I threw a bullet
Maybe-
into a pit.
Oh, you did shoot a bullet. So yeah, that'll be it for tonight's sesh.
Splendid, spectacular.
If you wish to go to bed, you may go to bed.
I think I'm gonna do that.
That's the
Good
end
night.
of this episode.
I'm gonna
Dwarf
finish my
Gaming!
drink.
Woohoo!